It's a good one though, isn't it? Look at the detail.
Yeah.
It's like painterly.
Yeah, gives you a better idea of what the terrain is.
And it's good because it shows you kind of the final part of the quest here. You can see everything. You can see here's Tyr. Here's Desverendi's Valley. Here's the Ringing Mountains you would cross. Here's the forest ridge you're headed to, and there's the Dragon Crown Mountains where the Cyanatrix is, way off in the distance there. So your path is pretty clear at this point. Isn't it funny you had to trek halfway across the world in the other direction to figure out that you actually have to trek halfway across the world in the other direction to solve the quest here?
There seems to be.
Don't you see? The power was in you all along.
It seems to be most of the adventures in
Anyway,
Dark Sun.
Dark Sun is quite good.
It seems to be like that in most of the adventures in Dark Sun.
Yeah, yeah. So you traveled a long way. You were like off the map all the way up there. To the Road of Fire, it says, right in the very corner, and that's where you just came from. And you teleported all the way from the little town of Bitterwell over here, all the way to Tyr over here.
Hello?
Hey, he's here.
Hey, there he is. There's my guy.
I was just about to make a couple rolls for you, Joe. He wanted to do some shopping because he wasn't here last week, and he's like, I need to beg Soul to do all the haggling for me. And so I actually have your roller ready to go with a persuasion roll if you want to jump on the table and do it yourself.
I'm on the way. What are you trying to buy? Do you not have the money for it?
No, I'm just trying to sell shit. Get it off of my hands.
So I explained because you're so popular around Tyr, you can get good discounts through haggling. And if you convince the shopkeeper that it's for the good of Tyr and you're the big heroes of Tyr, a lot of them will give you a pretty steep discount if you can persuade them right. So what I do is I roll for the merchant, and then you roll, and then I compare. And if you beat them, the amount you beat them by is like a percentage of extra money that you can get on what you would have previously gotten. So like a multiplier.
Okay.
It's not usually a lot, but it can be if the merchant rolls really low and you roll really high. I think the best deal you could get is 21% if the rolls are perfect. Something like that. But that's a huge discount or a huge extra amount of gold for a sale.
Yeah. Save that one for the big one. The big one is worth 150 gold.
Well, it's kind of on a per item basis, so you kind of
Yeah, I mean,
do them one by one.
okay.
The big one? What's the big one?
I've been holding on to unsold loot that we just haven't got rid of. 'Cause I
Oh
don't
yeah, because
walk
you have, like,
around with
the
a
big
bunch of
things to
shit.
do.
If I don't need it, I just get rid of it, or I put it in our big bag. But now the big bag I've been carrying around.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
tired of carrying shit around.
So what merchant are we talking? Are we talking to, and what are we trying to sell? So I can have a grasp of what to say.
All right, so I got a bundle of silk worm gland. Let's sell it.
A bundle of silk. Huh?
I'm just gonna start throwing stuff out of my bag onto the to you.
Okay. Ninja.
Yeah.
Can I like RP this negotiation?
No, like before we go in there into the place, I pull you aside from the group and I was like, "Hey, come here, don't tell everybody. A surprise.
Why
Just
don't we
you.
keep a secret?
You can always RP the interaction. That's fine. That's fine.
No, that's fine. So I tell you, we're just gonna.
I
Where's
even planned for that with my item shops. I included a lot of details about the shopkeeper and the shop, so that you can have like little interactions with them and
Ooh.
do little
where's that?
quests and things for them. It's the
Yeah.
The shop link I posted earlier. I'll post it.
Is it the old same one, or is it like a new item shop?
Same one.
Same
Well,
ones.
I changed the page, so when you go to the tier tab, it's completely different. So old items out, new items in. Although some old items reappear on the new list, I didn't want to spend too much time on it, so I made a bunch of new stuff, and then I threw in some of the old things that were worth keeping around, like the psionic tattoos. That's something you might rebuy over and over again.
Yeah. Well, alchemy. Which
Okay,
tab?
so I pull you
Which-
aside. I pull you aside.
Tier.
Because I kind of want. I don't want to shop too long. I pull you
Okay.
aside.
Yeah.
I open up. I do the thing with my ear. I pull my barrel out, and I pull out a big bundle of silk, and I say, "We gotta sell this. I'm tired of this, and I want to put water back in my jug.
Have you? How long have you had that?
I've had it since Charvas, or before
Oh.
Charvas.
Huh.
I got it on one of the islands that we were hopping across.
Do you even know the starting price for this? I mean,
They said it's worth a lot. They didn't have enough money in Charvas to buy it.
and you need me to get as much value as possible out of it.
Yes.
Oh,
I
no, what made you
also have other things. And I start I look through the barrel and I throw something. I'm like, oh, that's not that. No, that's not. Oh, okay, here we go. Remember that giant that we snuck in and we looked at all their
Mhm.
stuff. Well, I found
Yeah,
some
mhm.
shiny stuff. I found this bead, and we got it identified. It's a weapon. I don't want it. It's not something that any of us will probably use. I think we should sell it. And then I found this. And it's the metal giant's trinket, and we're all strong, so we don't need this either. It's worth money.
Wait.
It's already almost out of charges. We don't need it. Don't worry. But we can get rid of all this stuff. Anyways,
Who do we
we're
even
gonna try to
sell
get rid of
this
those
stuff
things.
to?
And then I start pulling out more stuff, and I go, and then I got these nets, and I got these. Remember these manacles when we conquered the
Oh
slave
God!
ship? I got these, and they're iron, so I know they go good. They sell.
We
good.
gotta sell these to somebody like who has enough money for this. This is not.
And then I pull out a sword, a cutlass, and I'm like, oh yeah, here's the other one. I got 2 cutlasses that we haven't sold. We could sell these too. And then I got some other stuff on the list.
I get it.
We got some tapestries and some rugs, some carpets, and the bust of House Talaxos founder. I don't know if anybody wants these. And then we have a bronze bracelet of Acid Bane. I mean, we got stuff. That's my point. Is that we got a bunch of stuff.
Merchant House Selexa does have a building here in town. You could go try to sell those items directly to them.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I feel like that might be bad.
No, it's
actually.
specifically the merchant that would want to buy that.
Oh, okay. So then we'll have to take a trip to House Selexa and sell these too.
Okay, quick question, but what made you think a dashing, handsome young man like me could ever get you a good price on those?
Because you talk so good, my friend.
I just have to hear you say it.
Oh, you're the best.
That's my man.
I'm trying to be humble. Stop.
Where I have strength,
You
your
have
strength is your tongue.
Sorry.
Why would you old Taurus?
Your strength is your tongue.
So anyways.
Yes.
So now that we've RP'd that, all right, let's do this silkworm gland. I gotta start keeping a tally real quick.
How do you have like a list of all these?
Hang on. I will now pull up a relevant image to what you just said.
Yeah, I'll put it on the list for you.
Please don't.
Where's
Oh,
the,
wrong one. Let's try that again.
motherfuckers.
Very relevant image, yes. Data image JPEG. That's base 64/9J.
I don't get it.
There we go.
What is that, a lick-a-tongue? We have a Skywill. What's up, Will?
Yay. I'm feeling like the flu, so
Oh, no.
yeah. But I'm here.
Eat soup. Hot soup.
Yeah.
Chicken soup.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy you still made it here, but sorry to hear you got a flu. That's no fun. What I do when I have a flu is I just like wrap myself up in blankets and I think really hot thoughts about like burning alive.
Oh, that type of hot.
Nice.
Usually it cooks out of me pretty quick.
I sent it to you. That's everything I got to sell.
A little mental self-flagellation is good for everybody.
Hey, Sia, did you notice the new characters?
Yeah, you got a new figurine or two.
Yeah.
You got 2 new figurines.
Yeah.
You got your town one and your combat one.
And the old one still sitting there, just chilling.
My timing couldn't be better though. Tomorrow's the end of the school year.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does that give you? 3 months to chill?
It would if I wasn't coaching volleyball, so I need to go back to work next week.
Nah.
And then summer school. But yeah.
All right. So, where's your list
Yeah.
of items?
I got the list. It's in your DMs.
How do you? How are you carrying all this?
I'm putting it as literally. I can carry like 700 pounds.
But it's all in his ear.
No, in my ear I have like other things, like the more valuable stuff.
What's that?
Right now I carry 94 pounds total, without all this extra stuff.
Wait, Ninja, where's the information on the shopkeepers? Like, I see the.
I
there's
can
like
carry
number of pounds.
600 pounds.
Yeah, when you go
on
to the
top
tier
of my
tab,
normal.
each one of the shops at the top of it has the information about the shopkeeper and what they want.
So which shopkeeper are we going to?
For the bundle of silk, we are going to probably have to go to
The Wandering Merchant to General Goods Store, 233.
the Silk Thread clothing shop.
Yeah, you could sell it to one of the clothing shops. They have a bit of a rivalry going on if you look into the details there.
Oh, there's 2 different ones. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How much money?
They don't like each other at all, those 2 shopkeepers. They have a real vendetta going.
Which one's the richest?
That would be Countess Evelina de Chateau, who you have to go into the Noble District to talk to. Her
Yep,
stuff is
that's where we're
quite a
going.
bit pricier.
Let's go to see her.
Yes. Which number is C so I can manipulate my way? Clothing shop. Is it this one?
134.
130. I was the wrong one. Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
there we go.
line 134. My bad.
Okay.
He has tasked her employees with finding rare fabric rumored to only be found in dangerous depths of the desert. Literally gonna give her, like, trying to give it to her right now. We are literally a silkworm gland.
Okay,
Done.
Okay. We gotta walk in like we own the place, okay?
She's gonna offer a hefty discount on her wares. Boom. That's literally her quest right here. We have her quest right here.
Okay. So do you want to give her the silk for the discount and then buy something.
No. I wanna,
No.
Well, I want to sell this to her.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, she sells the cloak of bat though. The bat cloak.
It's only 6,000. 6,000 copper pieces. This thing's worth 150 gold.
Okay.
If she doesn't have enough. If she doesn't have enough money, we can take the cloak of bat from her, like as part of the trade. You know,
I
that's
see,
still
I see.
90. That's still 90 gold.
Yeah, you're right.
It's 150 the full price?
That's the half. That's selling for half. It's 300 gold pieces.
Wow. It's a lot of silk.
Yeah, you said it was like 200 pounds worth of silk. And I bundled it up and put it in the fucking thing. I haven't had water in there in a while. I've been drinking all the group water. Oh man.
Yeah, she could do that.
So we're selling her to her for 150 gold.
And well, 90 gold plus the cloak of the bat.
I think she can cover the,
Well, I want to haggle with her,
what is it,
Oh,
like
I want-
90 gold extra for the silk?
but I might want to grab some other stuff from her. To be fair, I actually want to know if she can. So here's the question: can she make stuff like, so it's just clothing, right? Can she make me like boots?
She made the Dune Strider boots, so she probably could, yeah.
Cool, because I need some kind of boots. I don't got boots. I'm just wearing regular shoes.
So you just need these, but bigger. I think that, like, doubles the price, so they'd be like 10 gold. She could do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you wanted them to have a different enchantment, then she may or may not be able to do it. But, like, she
Yeah.
can do Dune Strider boots, so she could make a similar item in your size.
Yeah. Well, these are pretty cool. Additionally, the boots give off a faint glow in the presence of water, allowing the wearer to detect sources of water. Navigate smooth sand as well as village checks major unstable footing. Oh man, no, I don't really need those. But I mean, if she can do any other enchantment, that'd be awesome. Or I could just take the money and go look at the other person.
I figure she's probably able to get about 10,000 ceramic pieces. So if you're trying to get rid of like 15,000 ceramic pieces worth of silk, she could throw in the clothing of the bat and give you like 90 gold.
How about 100?
Yeah.
How about 100?
Roll for it. Let's clean her out. Because we just need credit. What about credit? Because we need. I need some boots made. I need some boots made.
Out of the 90? Yeah, gladly. For sure.
23 on the persuasion.
23. Okay. She's a tough haggler, and she had a 26.
Ooh.
But she likes you, and you got the silk for her, so she's not going to raise the price. She's a tough bargainer.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
But she'll make your boots. For sure. And you can have this cloak of the bat.
Okay. Can she make boots of haste?
Boots of haste. She tells you, the magic to control the flow of time is pretty powerful, and nobody she knows can do it. If you can get in contact with somebody who's a powerful psionic sorcerer, despite the condition that's plaguing all the sorcerers, or if you can find just like anybody that could do it, then maybe she could help you out.
Okay. Hold on.
Wait, does
What-
anyone argue no haste?
Yeah, but we can't sit here and cast it every day.
Wait, Chris, does you know haste?
What up? What up?
Do you know haste?
What?
The spell
spell.
haste.
I do.
No.
Oh, that's Tara.
Tara's
I
got it
do.
though. Boom.
You're the haste man, my guy. You're the haster.
But same thing. He's not going to sit here and
Oh, and I
enchant
hate
it
things.
for a month.
You're a hastess.
It was. What about wing boots? Can she do winged boots? Oh wait, I don't.
Flying, 3rd level.
Nah, I don't want wing boots. I take it back because I'm trying to get my cloak upgraded.
Then everybody in the
boots of
party would
speed.
be able to fly except for your girl,
Boots of speed.
Ulrig. She'd be hiking and everybody else would be flying around. She'd be like, "Wait for me, wait for me."
As she deserves.
Oh. Do you remember those boots I had in the other game? Eagle or the Eagles. Cat's Grace. I had Cat's Grace boots.
Hmm.
That's the enhanceability spell. Enhanceability. That's a 2nd level spell. Bard, cleric, druid, sorcerer, artificer.
Yeah, 2nd level spells are pretty common.
Cool. So I'm looking for it's called, sorry. Hold on.
All right, this is kind of awful. Can we like skip this and do it like between
Yeah, I'll just
between
send it to you.
games? I really don't want to spend this entire like session just doing shopping.
Okay, I'll figure out
We
those. I'll
do
figure out
that.
those.
All of it has to be RP because this is boring as fuck.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give me a price.
I'm there
Ninja,
too.
for
Man.
boots and gloves. Boots and gloves. One with bull strength. One with bull strength. One with cat's grace.
Back. Any new goods, sir?
2nd level boots, or 2nd level boots, 2nd level gloves. That's it. And then we'll just move on.
All right.
What about everything else? We got to sell that too.
And then and we'll sell the gland, and we'll do the and we'll move on to. And I'll just go ahead and just sell all this other shit. Can we talk to the House of Laxa people? Because I feel like that's more when we need to actually meet with them.
Nah, they'll just buy your items for half whatever its value is.
Cool. I'll add all that up while we move on.
All right, cool.
Wait.
Wait.
Can I move them up?
I have to make a note about these items that are getting crafted. So, Countess de Avelina de Chateau is crafting giant size.
Hold on.
Crafting 90 GP worth of giant boots of enhanceability. Is that correct?
Yeah, hold on. I'm typing it to you right now.
Yeah, okay. Like, we can continue forward and then just, like, retroactively say that, like, you did a bunch of buying and selling and figure out how much money changed hands and what items get swapped
I'm
in.
just gonna add it all up right now.
Can I roll a persuasion roll to try to move them up a little bit?
Yeah, you can always do a comparative roll. What do you got this time?
Gotta see.
A contested roll with the merchant? Haggle for that
Yes.
price?
What do you mean? Okay.
Okay, so I'm grabbing the cloak of the bat from
Okay.
her.
That's a 4% discount.
Wait, a 20 is a what?
I rolled a 16, so the difference is 4.
Okay.
4%. So you multiply that by 1.04.
Alright, I got the cloak of the bat.
Fantastic. And that lets you fly if you hold the flaps. You can fly at a speed of 40 feet. But it doesn't leave your hands free. Because you have to hold on to the cape.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it.
And it only works in dim light or darkness. You can't use it during the day. But you guys mostly travel at night anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so that's actually pretty good. The Cloak of the Bat would be most of the time.
You can use your action to cast polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat.
I wonder if half giants turn into a giant bat. I imagine they would.
But see, the problem is I'm already wearing a cloak.
Did we give it to
So-
Skywell? I know he wanted that.
You can give it to whoever needs it.
Skywell, do you want it?
Forgot I was muted. I already have boots, the winged boots that I replaced my other boots with, so I'm good.
You don't want
was
to probably to a bat?
I think that's cool, but no, I'm good.
Does anyone need a cloak right now?
Mort could
I
take it.
I do, because the last one was dissolved or burnt or something. I forgot which.
Hold on. Aren't your boots limited to only like so many hours a day?
Yeah.
So take these ones and then, or take this cloak and then you save your boots during the day and use the cloak at night.
Okay.
Boom! Solved
Boom.
it. That's on your table.
Now we have
Yeah,
Batman.
Windwalker boots is only 10 minutes a day.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all night. You can fly.
So,
Okay.
As long as you don't get rid of the transformation, then you have to wait a day.
Okay.
No. You can hold. He literally holds it like Batman, and he can fly.
Oh yeah.
And then if while he's
Thank
wearing
you.
it in a
All right.
darkness, he can transform into a bat.
I appreciate that, because I didn't have any money for that right now.
No
Cool.
problem.
I spent too much
That's
money on my
yours.
fam.
And
That's
think
your
about
cut.
But where is that?
That's
And
your
think
cut.
about it. If you
Oh,
don't
is it?
want it, you can sell it.
Is it on the?
It's on your table.
Got it. I see it now. Okay.
So how much are we taking off of that for those boots and gloves? Out the cut. So I'm adding it all up.
what kind of gloves? You sent me a DM or something?
Yeah,
Let me take
the
a look at
enhance
this.
ability.
Crafting. Gloves of enhance ability, bull strength. Like you need that, damn. And boots of enhanceability, cat's grace. Target has advantage on dex checks, and falling is reduced. All right.
Oh, actually, instead of bull strength, I'll do bear's endurance. Yeah.
I mean,
Advantage on
advantage isn't
constitution
bad.
checks.
It's good to have advantage on something you're already good at, just to maximize it. But
Oh.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah. You're
uh,
right. You're right.
I don't think I can take these. This cloak.
Why?
It's an attunement slot.
Figure it out.
What?
Don't you have a open attunement slot?
No.
What are you attuned to right now? Gosh.
3 things.
I'll figure it out. I'll talk to you later.
Well, this is a rare item, so
Yeah.
Maybe you drop an uncommon off.
I made a note about it. I'll have to figure out how much it's going to cost, and then we'll figure out the difference of the money. Right now
Okay.
you're sitting on 90 GP worth of credit.
Or 90 G. Yeah, well, whatever that's coming out of. I'll just take it out of my cut at the end. So, okay, I'm gonna add all this stuff up. We can move on. What's next, guys?
All right. You guys are traveling to Desverendes Valley. So you leave Tyr in a group. I imagine you're on your flying carpet, except for the half giants that are running along the ground. You know, Desverendes Valley is like 30 miles or so along the mountain through the desert to the northeast, and so you're headed in that direction. The sand beneath your feet gradually gives way to a grassy plain. Ahead of you rise... No, hang on. Ahead of you rises the forest surrounding Desverendes Valley. The familiar break in the tree line reveals the sheltered vale. You can see the monumental stone bluff that rises above the clear, glassy pond at its base. You hear the welcome sound of water cascading down the cliff face and spilling into the pool. In the gentle stillness of the valley, it seems difficult to imagine the fierce trials that you endured to ensure the safety of the Avengian. Where once you heard the ranting of cries of Molestic the Templar, you now hear only the soft rustle of the leaves. Where once you watched your companions fall before the volleys of Templar archers, you now see only the dappled shadows of the forest around you.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Did you say that guy's name was Molestic?
Molestic the Templar.
Thank you, Taro.
5 GP is 500 CP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, his name is Molestic.
Yeah, that was a funny story.
And what?
He was impersonating a hobo,
What is it?
and one of the players gave money to the hobo, and then took it back. So he tried to arrest the player, and it started a whole thing. You were.
What did this character do?
Oh, he was a Templar of Uruk, and he was hunting the
Oh.
party to arrest them.
Sorry, we have one more thing. I just have a question on.
Okay.
It's this transmuting tome of Tormentor. It doesn't have a price on it. It says valuable only to a wizard.
Okay, so you would have to give that to
Put it in the
Sia.
chat.
Transmuting tome given to Soul to give to Sadira. And then Sadira will give him money for it. We'll just have to figure out how much it's worth at
Okay.
a later date. I have made the note.
Cool.
So you were no richer when that day was over, but you held a little more of the one thing the Avengian had to offer, hope. His words still ring in your ears. When we have finished, I promise that you shall witness a shift of power from the Sorcerer Kings to those who wish to restore Athos to its former glory and abundance. The words of Korganard ringing in your ears from like your previous time here in the valley of Desverendi. However, even though you're having all these memories, these flashes of memories, like there's nobody here. It's an empty oasis. You can drink, you can rest, you can camp if you like. What do you guys want to do? Nobody's here.
Is all the money we got in tier just credit? Do we not have actual pieces?
There was a bunch of money divvied up and split off and handed out. Did you get some of that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you did. You just
How
spend it
much?
all.
I
Sounds about right.
go through the forest, touch the grass, feel the leaves in my face, and just take it all in.
Yep, it's a nice, abundant area with like a lot of greenery and a lot of fresh flowing water. It's very nice, very scenic. This is a sacred valley.
What about the stuff me and Joe just sold?
Hold up. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear
Yeah.
Joe said he wanted all these items? Like if there was money, it was all left there because she's gonna need money to make those items.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna take it out of my cut afterwards. I'm just taking all the money right now for our sake. I'm just taking all the money, putting it onto a pile, divvying it up between all of us, and then whatever I owe her for those things, I'll just take it out of my money later. So I owe you money, Ninja, for my items.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, party.
How many people-
What do you do?
Wait,
How
we
people do we
are.
get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of us? Oh, and Taro. Who's not on board?
And we are
6.
where exactly? Are we? Is the map accurate?
All right. So you left Tyr and you traveled from Tyr to the northeast. So you followed the mountain and then you started going this way. And then on the other map here, where you're actually headed is over here. So you have to sort of wrap around the mountain to get to Desverendes Valley, where you're at now. X marks the spot there. See it?
Okay, right here.
Yep. This will work better if I change the color of it. Hang on. X marks the spot.
Is that a town?
No. This is Desverendes Valley. This is the mighty Earth Elemental, Desverendi, who helped you fight Molestic in this valley here when you were trying to protect Korganar during his transformation, his final transformation before he was reborn back into the world as the Avengian.
Lord Molestic.
Yes, the Templar of Hamanu, of Uruk.
I mean, I can cast my tiny hut if we're taking a break, but that depends on the party.
So, because nobody is here, you have the option of waiting to see if anybody shows up, which means you'd be making camp. Otherwise, you can move on into the mountains. You got places to go, people to see.
How long are we waiting here, guys? Hello?
Hello?
Long's here.
Sorry, I was muted.
Hey, Joel.
So we're waiting for Desverendi.
No, we're going to him.
Then we should make haste.
No, this is Desverendes Valley. He would be here, but he's not.
Is that suspicious? Is he always here?
I mean, not always. Just because this is his home doesn't mean he has to always be here.
So we wait.
Oren, can you give me your? You still have that stone from him, right?
I
the sonic
do.
stone?
Can you
Can
do
you
something
connect
with
up?
it to find where he is?
Yeah, I'll try scrying on him.
So I'll take it off and wince in pain as I do so, grabbing
Okay,
my temples. But I give you the amulet from Desverendi.
Thank you. This will just only be a moment. Please bear with it. I will pull out my mirror and use the scry spell and see if he will allow me to do it.
He seems to be in the earth.
I will. Okay. I can't see anywhere around because it's just like solid dirt, right?
Yeah, he's like far away, but in the earth. He's inside a mountain, fairly inaccessible somewhere.
He was buried alive.
Okay, I'll give him the.
No,
here,
he's
Orin.
he's an earth elemental. He can literally walk through stone.
Here, Orin, you can have this back now.
Thank you.
It's like when I try looking at him, it's like pitch black. Like the orb is just embedded in stuff. He's probably earth.
Does that mean he's
diving.
dead?
No, he's clearly there. You definitely detected him, but you can't really see much around him because he is literally like within miles of stone.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be aware of where he is in the rock. So I would
Everyone
shout around and see if he's in the rock nearby us. And just be shouting like Desverendi.
Everyone should.
Rocks here.
Everyone add 21 GP, 2 silver piece, and 3. And 3 copper piece.
Wait, 21, 2, and 3.
Ceramic piece, Joe. Ceramic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ceramic piece, yeah. And then 1 bit.
Can't forget the 1 bit.
And now we saw that
Wait, how much?
ton-
Can you say it one more time?
21 GP, 2 SP, 3 CP, 1 bit.
Money, money, money.
And I clear this whole thing out.
You said 2 ceramic pieces, right?
Yep. No, 3 ceramic pieces.
And 21 gold.
21 gold.
Okay, so you spend some time in Desverendi's Valley, and he never shows up.
Well, we're not staying after that. Hold on.
What?
Oh wait, no, I wasn't unmuted. Okay.
I'm gonna
So,
replenish my water.
But wait a minute. After long or not long, Remorn? No. Who is it? I'm sorry.
What?
Mark?
Who did the scrying? Morg did the scrying. There we go. After Morg scried, you know, he pointed out that he's not here. He's far away. So we're not staying longer than that. We're not gonna dally.
Well, so I'm condensing time a little bit. It takes you like 2 days to get here through the hot desert, and then you get to this beautiful valley. I was just saying that it makes a good campsite for resting before
Oh, okay.
before moving on. So it is a really, really good, safe location to just get a good rest and refill your water. And then beyond that point, like when Desverendi still doesn't show up after the rest, then it seems like you should probably move on.
One thing I wanted to make sure I bought was a bunch of rations.
I did that too. I
Yep.
spent a bunch of gold.
Having food is important. You are going to be out in the middle of nowhere for some time, traveling for days and days.
How many days am I packing for?
Well, it's 2 days to Desverendi's Valley and probably another 5 into the mountain to get to the forest ridge. So I'd say pack for a week, at least.
Okay. I'm gonna put 10 days in.
All right. A little extra just for safety. Very good, very good.
That puts me in medium load, but
All right, so the
I bought
Ringing
some-
Mountains
I
are...
bought some cleric mats as well.
That's good. That's good. The Ringing Mountains are massive. They are vertical. They go straight up 20,000 feet, and you're at the foot of the mountain here. Like these mountains are so tall, the peaks of them are snow capped, and the air is thin up there. So we're talking like mountain climber kind of stuff. So when you're figuring out your supplies that you would have brought from Tyr, factor that in, that you might need some mountain climbing gear or something. I know you have
Oh,
the ability to
items.
fly and all that, but you never know. You're not always going to be on the flying carpet. You might need some other gear, ropes, pythons, things of that nature could come in handy in the mountains.
And I
cold
can
weather
make
gear at least.
that meal that keeps us warm as well.
Yep, because it'll be
And I
cold
got
up there.
Liam. If we need
I'm
a
gonna
tiny
bring
hut,
some
we can
cold
just-
weather gear.
So are we assuming when you make camp there, you do the special meal and everybody's got the hero's feast?
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna cast freaking sending.
Are you sending to Desverendi?
Yes.
Did you ever meet
What are
Desverendi?
you
Do you need to
doing
have met
down
him to
there?
talk to him?
He's met him.
I think so, but I think yes. He's a giant earth elemental, right?
Yeah, he's met him. Before we left, we stopped and talked to him, and he was there.
Hmm.
I
Okay,
was
if
wondering he
you
was gonna hate me because-
if you contact him, he'll say that he's thinking. He's trying to figure something out.
Okay, second sending spell.
He is mulling over the Avengian's disappearance, and that's all he will say.
Well, can you mull over it up here?
Does he have any idea of his disappearance? Like, not just that he has disappeared, but any idea of like how or why?
Nah, he doesn't know. He does not know.
Well, can he come up here and think about it?
No, he's far away, and he's on another mission of his own, trying to do something important.
What is he doing?
He's going into the earth to find a stone where he can scry and perhaps gain information.
Hmm.
Oh well.
then we can continue on to our other journey.
All right, straight up into the mountain it is.
We're
So-
going to the island forest, the Dragon Crowns Mountain, or
Well, your next stop would be up the Ringing Mountain, because you have to get over it to get into the Forest Ridge. So, I was describing the verticality here, 20,000 feet straight up. But you do have a flying carpet, so you can do it fairly easily. You just say, all right, we're on our way. Up the mountain we go. The half-giants will have to do a lot of climbing, though. A lot of jumping, a lot of hiking, but they're very athletic, and it's probably not a problem.
is the mountain going to support their weight, or will they die?
Yeah, the mountain will support their weight. So the Ringing Mountains, the mountain ranges that encircle the
tie
tablelands,
off.
run north and south.
I'll tie off to Ulrich. We'll work together as a team.
Yep. At a distance of 50 miles, the craggy shape of individual peaks become visible. Between 20 and 30 miles, you start to climb great fan-shaped heaps of coarse sand washed down out of canyons. After you've struggled to within 5 miles of the mountains, the range takes on the appearance of a great wall of loose rock and sheer cliff. At this point, weak-hearted travelers often despair of crossing the mountains and turn back. As you trudge forward, you discover that the mountains are not nearly as inhospitable as they look. Traveling in them is simply a matter of keeping your wits about you and moving forward with a slow, steady pace. There are many paths, but many of them are winding and twisting. In some places, you can shortcut by jumping from ledge to ledge and climbing a little bit, which is not a problem for half-giants. Everybody else, they're cruising on the flying carpet. And I'll assume your passive perceptions are being used just to keep an eye out to see if you see anything along the way. And you'll be traveling for a very long time.
So there are switchbacks, like a path all the way up here.
There are paths into the mountains, yes. If you were on foot, you could travel all the way up into the mountains and across them. If you were traveling by Kank, you could make it some of the way, but then you would often hit spots where a Kank cannot get. Like up a sheer cliff, they just wouldn't be able to. But yeah, if you're on foot, if you're walking, it's slow going, but you can cross the mountains. And on a flying carpet, it's even easier.
Can I make an active perception checks while we're going about?
It's not going to matter.
Okay.
There are lots and lots of creatures. Let's just say you have 5 or 6 combat encounters and defeat them all easily. It's just animals. Maybe a bird of some kind. Maybe some angry lizards will jump out of a bush and get obliterated with a fireball. None of it is consequential, and there's no treasure to be had other than like maybe that night's extra meat or something. But
Yeah, it's
Back on the
barbecue.
menu.
Yep.
I'm going to gloss over all of that stuff because they're not very consequential. But I will say, during your travels up into the mountains, when you get pretty high up into the mountains, like way up into the Ringing Mountains where it starts to become snow-covered, you're going to spot an opening. There's an almost hidden cave, but it looks as if somebody has been there bushwhacking, because all the trees have been cut away from the cave entrance, and it looks as if there might be some kind of ruins down inside the cave, as if like a dungeon had a roof collapse into it, revealing something that was hidden down in there. This is
How long have we
way
been traveling?
way up
So
into the
far up
mountains in the
here?
middle of nowhere, and
Right.
it's curious that somebody's already here. They're
How long have we
already
been traveling?
possibly inside. Do you mean like from Tyr or from the valley?
Yeah, from Tyr.
Let's see, 2 days to valley, another day. This would be like the 3rd day, I think.
Oh, sorry, from the valley, I guess.
1 day from the valley.
Time of day.
Yeah, is it time to rest yet?
You travel at night, so it's probably pretty dark.
Okay. I would like to telepathically tell them that I'm going to fly in and see what's going on. So I fly in as a bat and come back in.
All right, I
Wait,
have a map for this. I'm going to move these figurines over here and change boards.
Okay, I did not realize I was muted that whole time. I said a really funny joke that I don't want to repeat anymore.
All right.
Are these like the official maps or what they look like?
Definitely.
Now, also the polymorph bat only lasts for an hour, right?
Uh-huh. With the flying beings, as long as you're grabbing either end in the dark.
But it only lasts for an hour.
The flying or the bat?
Oh wait.
Yeah,
There we
those
go.
are two separate
Yeah,
things.
I see your point. Okay, that's true. Okay, got it. So I will go in as a bat and see what's going on.
All right. Well, you fly down into an interesting room here.
Oh, there's me. Okay.
You have
Whoa.
you have echolocation.
I love the hero.
Oh yeah, he's
flag.
actually a bat. I forgot about that.
No, he's actually a bat. If he's flying in his bat.
Ninja, on your table, put a character
What do bats get?
on
Hold
your
on,
side of the board.
I'll give you the sheet. Hold on.
Where
Yeah,
at?
blind sense.
They have
This is cool. He's
they have
bat.
blind sight.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't. Where did you put it?
They're
Um,
fly
I'll
30,
cast another
blind
one.
sight 60.
Hey, do you want to fog of war some of this?
I'll put it in chat. The
Should we blindfold?
sheet. You have advantage on wisdom perception checks for relying on hearing, and you have blind sight. 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, thank you.
On my table there. You got it?
Yeah, all right. No. Too pretty. Far too pretty.
Oh no.
No. We're gonna have to custom make this one.
Okay.
The bat.
Or no, he's trying to come up with the figurine for your soon-to-be wife.
Too pretty.
What?
That makes it so much worse.
Who, me?
Are we all in?
No.
Too
Orin
pretty.
stealths in to scout ahead. So Orin, you have entered a hidden cave entrance. Keen-eyed player spots the entrance to the hidden cave nestled within the rocky cliffs. You have to descend down into room number 5 through the roof. And once inside, you smell burnt meat and you hear distant shouts. There are 3 doors out of this room that have all been hacked to pieces with battle axes. Some sort of like cutting weapon of some kind has chopped them down. And you can see a smoldering corpse laying just on the other side of the door to your right.
So this Gith Adventure is a smoldering corpse?
Yes, he is dead. He exploded hard when he stepped over the threshold there.
Oh, okay. So I will tell them, I smell burnt flesh, and there are shouts. You're not alone in this place. I invite you to come join me.
Did that sound like squeaks?
No, I do that through my telepathy.
He can hear distant but guttural roars echoing throughout the halls. They don't sound angry, they sound fearful almost.
You do hear squeaks. I can't really stealth very well as a bat that's keying all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
But they're not going to care much about a bat. That's pretty
Right.
normal.
Can he tell what creatures they are with his echolocation?
He can.
I
I just
think
treat
I'm
it like
great.
regular sight. He can just see them.
Oh, okay.
I can't see color, but I can see shapes.
Right. Yeah.
And I can
He's
smell.
the least racist bat.
He can see form. He can see movement.
Right.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Golbat. All right. Or more like Zubat. I meant point is, I want to go ahead and go down. I'm gonna follow the path, fly over the dead body, and make sure that there's no trap there that I will trigger. But otherwise, I'll fly past the body.
I didn't fully finish reading the description of the room.
Oh, sorry.
But it requires a religion check. So I don't know if your character's all that religious. You can make it the check if you want to get more information in that room. But otherwise, it just looks like a room full of sculptures and tapestries and things.
A straight roll. I'll make a straight roll, but otherwise that's about it.
Well, it's a religion check, so I mean, if you have the skill, you can add your proficiency, and I think it's wisdom based,
It's an 8.
or is it int?
I think it's-
I think it's int religion.
But
Yeah.
I didn't make 8.
Yeah. You don't notice anything of importance in the room. A bunch of stone statues.
I'm gonna fly down south. Well, I don't know which direction south is, but I'm going down past this guy.
Yeah, I treat that as south. All right, you're moving south when the passage splits. There's a way to go about 20 feet to your right, or up ahead it branches off to the left.
Do I see that door is closed?
You can't really get a good look at it. It's in a recess. So you have to
Okay,
get.
I fly up there.
All right. You find a sturdy wooden door. It doesn't look like it's got a lock or anything.
That's not going to be very important to me right now. That I'm going to fly back.
Mm.
If it's closed, that means they didn't go that way.
You're in bat form, right?
I'm still in bat form.
All right, looking down this hallway, there's something that you spot that looks a little bit unusual. There appears to be a door at the end of the hallway, but surrounding the door, there's all of these, like, tubes all around the door facing down this hallway. And at the end of this hallway, like right on this this wall here, there's several sort of like
plates.
darts sticking out of the wall,
Oh,
and a couple laying on the ground broken.
okay. Well, Kiki, I'm out, MFers. But the door's not open, so I'm cool with that. I'm gonna be bouncing. I'm bouncing. I don't know if the rest of the squad's coming down yet, but I'm gonna fly back to the original.
When you pass this Gith adventurer, you'll notice that not only is he exploded, but he also has some darts in him.
Nice.
Oh,
Traps. It's a trap.
Be careful, my friends. There are many traps down here.
Okay, so if everybody else wants to come down into here, you can fly the carpet down into room 5 through the hole in the roof and place your figurines.
Mhm.
This map isn't big, so you're going to have to scale yourself up, and Taurus is going to have a real hard time in any of these hallways. He has to basically do like in video games where you flatten out and scoot through the wall, doing sort of a crab walk sideways.
Yeah.
I will stay at the entrance.
Now, room 5 is pretty big. You could hang out in room 5 without squeezing.
If we run into any trouble, we just run back to room 5 and lure the enemy into there so that Taurus can pummel them.
It's like Taurus is like this big in the room.
They have a troll.
All this is
It's pretty tall. This is a religious room, and so it's like a cathedral almost. You have to descend 25, 30 feet from the roof down to the floor here.
I'll use my my ring of jumping. Put that in here.
Orin, is there anything down that corridor?
I'm keying. I don't know.
I'll
wait
catch
for
I'll
Ninja.
catch Ulrich.
Oh, nice.
Didn't we have a figurine for Ulrich? What happened to that?
She gagged Ulrich.
You catch her like Princess Buttercup in, yeah.
Do you still have that one, Chris? The Ulrich figurine?
Which one is
On my
that?
table.
What for?
That's
The
probably
girlfriend?
Yeah.
He made one for her.
Looking
Joe.
around, I don't see it.
I made one. I don't have it.
Oh, all right. We should get that on the
It's not on
table
the table.
sometime. It'd be good for combat maps like this one. In the meantime, there she is. All right, guys. So you can see that all the doors are smashed down and you're in sort of a religious room. Taro, you're muted, but do you want to make the religion check and try to figure out what's going on in this room?
Yes. Sorry, I just haven't had much to say yet. It's like, well, that's good. Like, my opinion on the things that we keep discovering are, oh, well, that's a thing. And then my brain moves on.
Why are there two Taros?
Is that her? All right.
Is that her? I thought there was two. I'm like, is there two Tauruses?
I guess that's right. She's got the she's got the hand axe. She's got the the fancy axe that's not real practical. She's got her big ass helmet, and she had some leather armor initially, but now she's a little more equipped than she was because she's got like heavy armor on now.
Kind of gives off male Taurus vibes.
I gotta modify it and put her in armor. She has heavy armor now.
She's actually
Well,
pretty attractive for a half giant. If she had her helmet off, she's got some long flowing red hair.
It's red hair?
Yeah,
Red hair?
red hair.
Oh man, red.
Uh-oh. I like a fiery one, you know?
You hear that, Grimorn? He likes it.
That's a 25 religion.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well, she is now. Now she's a, she is now a disciple of fire.
You push aside some of the decaying old tapestries. Many of them simply disappear in a cloud of dust when you touch them, just disintegrating completely. Behind them, you reveal some relief sculptures that line the walls. It seems as if there are several sculptural figures on this wall. One of them is a gargantuan ape. One of them is a huge creature with no arms or legs, just a big bulbous body splashing in water. One of them is a bird, but it seems to be completely on fire. And the last one is a winged elephant.
Uh-oh.
Is this a multi-elemental temple?
The mental temple?
It seems to be a temple dedicated to the gargantuan ape of the earth, the whale of the waters, the phoenix of the flames, and the winged elephant of the air.
It's the mental temple, the multi-elemental temple.
Or elements?
Okay, before I freak out about
He's wearing... what armor?
Mr. Elephant over there, what about what's this? What?
Tara, what's up with your mic?
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
I think I heard him.
Oh, still cutting out.
What? Tell me about
That's me.
Tell me about the bird.
Oh, it's Phoenix. The phoenix of the flames. Each of these seems to represent one of the elements.
You.
Through the fire of the flames?
Dragon
I would
Force.
like
Yeah, but do I
Maybe
find
each
anything
one
else about them? Like
as a
bits
druid of
on the
nature.
statue, details, or anything?
No. You gain no other information other than the fact that the winged elephant is placed equal to these other three. They all seem to be relative in importance to each other throughout the room.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Does a brain side does
Interesting
that upset?
point though. No, it does not. I am not like the fanatic who wants to destroy all the water in the world.
You
Grimoire,
can't
does
drink
that-
fire, man.
Grimoire? Curious, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Does it upset you that the Phoenix of the Fire is on equal footing with the Whale of the Water?
I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at.
Silenced.
So, Orin, you went up to the north end of the corridor here. As you approach this end of the corridor, you're going to start to sweat. It's really, really, really hot unless you have protection on one of your items against extreme heat. It's
Does
got
that work while
Aren't when you're created, we get fire
on a
immunity?
brain while a bat?
Probably not. So in bat form, you're going to get super hot when you get down to the end of the corridor. You're not going to like it. The Gith that you see in the corridor up ahead, it looks like he tried to go down this corridor, and then he seemed to like he was trying to turn back, but burst into flames and died on the spot. So up ahead in the corridor, it's got to be over 200 degrees.
I So I've got some things against heat, but that's probably not going to do it. 200 degrees.
Like you
gonna
can
keep
see
heat
the
effect.
heat ripples in the air coming out of that portcullis over there.
Oh wow. Okay. There seems to be some kind of forge or something here. The heat
Oh.
is unbearable,
Nah.
Does that mean?
and it's active here in the mountains. I kiki my way out of there. And
Kiki. Kiki.
I'm gonna go up down this way here, but I don't think I'm gonna see anything. So, but once I finish scouting out all the places that are not that are opened, then I'm going to come back to room 5 and assume the human form.
Looking like a man. Oh wow.
He look like a man.
Yeah, she looking like a man right now.
When you get down here, you're gonna see that this door has been hacked apart as well.
Okay, now I'm still bad then.
Are there any more details about the statues?
Nah, you couldn't gain any other information from the room. They just, they seem to be important religious sculptures.
How far is this place from Tyr?
More than 4 days away and probably more than 10,000 feet up.
How dangerous is it in general?
The
Very.
Ringing Mountains are pretty dangerous. There's a lot of Gith, a lot of Braxit. There's some pretty big monsters like the Nightmare Beast up in the mountains. A lot of Klar. It's basically a bear with some armored shell.
Huh.
Okay, never mind. I'll just make a mental note of this place.
I ate some bear.
All right, there's a room up ahead. You're in bat form, and there are several creatures arguing here. They're fighting amongst each other, and one of them points back in the direction of the party, and the sound of the voices coming from that direction.
So they're arguing about what's going on.
They're speaking in Gith. I don't think you speak Gith, right?
I don't speak Gith.
But they seem to be upset, and one of them pointed back in your direction.
Okay. I will make a telepathic note. There are people here. There are some kind of humanoid. They know we're here. I think they're coming this way.
Wait, you're
Well,
warning them of our approach?
I'm doing that telepathically.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
I'm a
out there.
bat. I'm a bat. I'm a kiki. Okay.
Oh.
Let me give you a couple other details. All right, one of the Gith was holding something, and they seemed to be fighting over it. But you couldn't get a good look at it. And on top of that, the room itself seemed to be a hall of large ceremonial stones. So I wonder if I got something
I
for that
say-
here.
I send an arcane eye to check it out.
I
See
don't
if
know.
this will load. Yeah, it did. Cool. All right. So there's a bunch of big, interesting stones in this room.
Then I've got something that might be kind of cool. I'll see if I can make this work.
I'll send you a DM, Ninja.
The room looks something like this.
You look like this.
This reminds me of the Darkest Dungeon days.
Yeah.
Looks like a bird holding its butthole open.
It's supposed to be a little owl with a hole in it.
But the owl is facing away from us, right?
Yeah, I turned him the wrong way. I was
Oh,
looking at
okay.
it top down. Yeah, it's
I will-
supposed to be facing you.
Oh, the wind and rain. Strange new perfume smell.
There we go.
Light the flashes in her eyes.
All right, so I'm gonna roll initiative. The Gith, they are aware the party's here and they're getting ready to attack. So I'm gonna reset the initiative counter. Everybody, roll yours.
Can I try to sneak before combat?
Yep. You can sneak before combat. You could say you were in stealth.
Thunder rolls.
I send you a DM, Ninja.
The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love goes cold.
Did everyone roll their 2d10 for heroic feast?
Do that
Oh
now.
no, I forgot to roll that. Thank you.
I didn't. It's a damn thing.
Oh, I gotta roll.
No freaking food.
You can roll your 2d10 for your extra health as well, huh?
15.
Wait, what did you say for extra health?
2d10. Your
Yeah.
rest feast.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm trying to see how much it is for the stealth roll. So that's a +2 to stealth. Where's that?
Oh,
So that-
see ya, your wife. She's so pretty.
I'm scared because like it happened once and you said word for word, no, too pretty. No.
But where are you looking? This isn't in.
No, he sent me a DM. He's just working on it in the background. It's funny. And I'm like, no, make her uglier.
No, I'll be right back. It didn't roll advantage, just plus.
Arranged marriages, you're not always going to get a looker. It's all about the name and the money.
Nat
I
20
hope-
on stealth.
I hope I can
I'll
go
be right back.
before the rest of the combat here. May I get a surprise round
What, in bat form?
in bat form?
What are you going to do in bat form?
So, okay, you told me that they're fighting over some kind of object.
Yeah, one of them, he's got an object in his hand. One of the other ones seems to be trying to get it from him, and the first one's clutching it close and refusing to give it up. And another one, he's pointing, saying that they're seeming to say, somebody's coming, get ready for fight.
Okay. If they're not aware of what's going on, I'm hoping I can get the surprise on them. Here's what I want to do, and this will be crazy if it works, but if not, then I'm just gonna teleport out of there. So I land on the, I don't know what this is, a little staff, little rod or whatever he's got, maybe a sphere. I don't know what it is, this object. But I land on it as a bat. This is the cinematic I'm envisioning. I land on it as a bat. Poof.
What's the thing that he's clutching close to his chest so the other one doesn't grab it?
Right. I'm gonna try and land on it. That might be a roll. I'm guessing.
Because it's clutched tight in his fist, the best you can do is grab his hand.
Oh. Well, then that's not gonna work then. Okay. Well, then in that case, I will just key my way. If I can't do the grab it and teleport away, I'm just gonna key my way over to this corner,
Okay.
and then poof.
How far away are these goobers?
They're in a room that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. About 45 to 50 feet away is the door that enters into the room where they're at.
So I hide behind a totem, and then I turn into human form. I don't know if that makes any sound, but I will do that.
I'm just going to put you in the room here
I use
next
the
to
message to
more...
Tell us that they hear us.
Oh yeah, they're aware the party came into the area here.
No, but did she tell us that he hears us?
I
Message
did.
spell.
I'll go. B5. Oh.
Nice.
All right, everybody's initiative set. I'm going to roll it.
I've used the frickin' message spell.
I'm only trying to scare them. I'm gonna surrender.
I was trying to talk to them.
Wait, to the
You
gift?
don't know them. What are you talking about?
What?
How are you gonna talk to somebody you've not seen, you haven't heard?
He used Arcane Eye.
Oh.
I used the message spell. Can you not really hear me?
Wait, hello?
You pumpkins.
We can't always hear you.
I'm back.
I can't hear anything he says, man. I got Taro turned up too.
Well, I can hear him. Taro, say something.
I said that I would before he said initiative. I was using the message spell to talk to the peoples.
Taro, you can't see him.
I don't have to see them to use message.
Message. You point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message.
Wait,
The spell
Ninja.
does not have to.
How do you point your finger at a creature in another room?
Through the wall.
Let me freaking finish. The spell does not have to follow a straight line and can freely travel around corners and openings.
Don't you have to be familiar with the person?
You can cast a spell
No.
through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. So it doesn't work. Your spell fails.
I'm not casting through a solid object. I'm going around the solid object.
Yes, but still,
Yeah.
you're unfamiliar with these creatures.
But I'm not. I'm using. I know where they're at though.
You've
Doesn't
never
matter.
even seen the room.
It's an unknown
how do you
creature
know
you've
where
never
they're at?
seen.
The
You know
rules-
they're in this
Where they're
direction.
at.
You don't get like a cone of like message.
Yeah, the rule specifically says if they're in a room if they're in a room that you know they're in there, and you're also familiar with the creature, you're not familiar with the creatures.
And also, you
So
can't accurately point your finger at them because you don't know where they are in the room that you can't see.
You haven't even seen that room before. You don't know what's in the room, where the objects
last
are, or
bit?
anything. You just hear
Yeah,
noises.
whatever, fine. I'm sick of arguing at this.
You can try it if they run in the hallway at us. You can hold action.
But I still need an initiative roll from Soul and Taro.
Yeah, I just got back. I have to take a trip outside real quick. I got 27 on the stealth, by the way.
Cool. Good stealth roll. It's going to be hard to spot.
Nat 20. It's supposed to be on initiative.
Do you have an initiative mod, Taro? Oh, I rolled really low.
8.
Oh, did you roll it? You rolled an 8?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to roll that initiative now. Bada bing. There it is. Looks like Orin gets to go first from your spot in the corner. You turned back into a human, right? Or are you still in bat form? Did you just land? Will?
Warren, Will.
Will. Muted.
Will.
Not muted.
I don't think he's there. I think he went to go do something. He said roll for him. I think he went to go do something.
Yeah. And then he goes first, unfortunately.
You want to roll for him? That's what it is.
We'll skip him for now. Taurus, what do you do?
Torres massive.
I would like to analyze the religious stuff up here. I'm going to abstain from this combat, and I'm going to roll a religion check.
Oh.
That's my thing. Sorry. Nope.
DC 15.
I got a 9.
All right. Hey,
I have a-
statues of animals. You've never seen a couple of these animals before.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure 'em out. I'm done.
You're learning, Taurus.
I'm
Like-
done.
Like, what the hell is this thing in the water? It's a whale. Nobody's ever seen a whale before, though. So.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Can you imagine if you'd never seen a whale in your life and suddenly there's just a statue of this weird animal?
Must be water related at least. Alright. Is it my turn?
Wait, do we know the Gith are down here?
You
Oh.
heard their shouts in the distance. They made a bunch of noise, and there's clear signs that they cut down the doors to get where they're at.
No, Orin told us they were down there.
And you also found a couple bodies, and Orin said with his psychic power, they're over here.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna try to hide and... Oh wait, I can't hide. Hide is an action, right? I
Yeah.
can't both hide and ready an attack.
Correct. Unless you're a rogue.
Then I will just hold action to stab whatever comes out over here with my weapon.
Okay, ready to action. And then see ya.
Okay. I have no idea which direction they are, right?
You're aware that Orin went this way, and he said there's some enemies that way, and you can hear them. They're arguing with each other, and it echoes through the hallways.
Alright. I am going to move 5, 10. Can I stand on this square?
You can, but it's squeezing, so if you have to do an attack from there, it's with disadvantage.
Okay. 15.
It's like you're pressed up against the wall in that space.
Mhm. And
Just check your DMs again.
oh no! From here, can I hear what they're saying?
Yo, she's thick with like 4 C's.
Like a new outfit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little scantily clad, but yeah.
With 4C. Can I hear what they're saying from right here?
The Gith language is fairly guttural. It's a lot of hooting and hollering and grunts. They're fairly primitive beings.
Do I have permission to just attack them, guys, or are we trying to diplomatic this, or are we just attacking? Mort, I mean, you're the closest to me, so I guess I'm asking you. Mort.
He stands there ready to stab something.
I guess we're attacking. Okay.
I'm ready to stab.
I want to dash again.
In a while since we
Stab.
killed anything.
I mean, not dash again. I want to dash one.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
It's true, we haven't had a combat in a while. This is the first one.
Can I see these guys, like, in this room?
When you get to the end of the hallway here, you have a view of this one and maybe just the side of this one a little bit. But you can't
Like
see
it is-
that one.
Do I get a surprise attack because I'm a stealth?
No, they're well aware that the party is there. They don't see you, but they know there's enemies there, so they're kind of looking in that direction.
Okay. I am going to make an
Would say
attack,
that they know enemies are abound.
and I am going to. use action
You
to-
do get advantage, though, because your stealth was too good.
I want to use an action surge, and I am going to use my arcane longbow of elemental burst, and I'm going to shoot this one.
All right.
So that's 1d8.
He stands
Right.
there. He's got a spear in his hand, and he's got a shield, and he's wearing this shell armor. He looks fairly heavily armored.
Okay, hold on, let me roll this. D20 plus 9.
Shield not pictured here. This figurine is a lower level Gith.
Also want to use one of my arcane shot options on this one.
All right.
I am going to use. I have to find it again so I can read exactly what it does. Arcane shot. Not that one. Where is it? Arcane shot options. Here we go.
You got a
Shadow.
shot clock?
That's extra 2d6, so that's for him. That's 5d8 plus 2d6, and he has to make a wisdom save or be blinded.
Do you have to roll the hit on that?
Yes, I still have to roll to hit. 17.
Oh, he deflects it with his shield. Doesn't hit.
No. No. Okay, hold on. Making sure
What do you
everything's
think it
in
was? A target?
order. Wait, give me a moment.
I ate one slice of this fucking pizza, and I'm full.
Wow. I can eat like 4 slices of pizza.
What's a 17-inch pizza, so? Well, the big ones.
All right. After firing that arrow and missing, I'm gonna use my Shadow Veil armor to go 5, 10, 15. I can't grab him. Hold on. 20, 25, 30, like right here. Can I lean up against this wall? Is that a square I can fit into? Ninja?
I don't know where you went.
Right here. I am Shadow Veil armor. I can teleport up to 30 feet. Flash it back.
You'll have to squeeze to be in that square, but you can be in it.
Yep, squeezing. Yep, there you go. So move, shoot, miss, teleport away. And that is my turn. I don't have a bonus action. Well, no, I do. I brought like inspiration lord. And it's my turn.
I'm inspired.
I'm back.
I'm inspired to stab.
I went to have a sandwich.
Nice.
Nice. Now make me one.
No.
All right.
There's
So,
bad.
so one of the Gith, the one that's holding the object, he holds up the object to his eye, and he looks around the room, and then he points at Orin, and then he
Oh,
attacks.
shit. We need that thing now.
Oh, look at that, a 25 to hit Orin.
Aaron, you're dying.
Orin, Orin, you take 10 damage as a spear pierces your side.
Skywill, you're bleeding out. You're currently unconscious. Make a death save.
Wait, does the eye thing reveal like hidden creatures?
Whatever he's got seemed to reveal Orin immediately. All he had to do was hold it up to his eye and look around the room.
Stealth is useless.
All right. Skywill's still not back? Gosh. Should I just roll a couple attacks for him? Let's see. He throws his dagger and he misses, and then he throws his other dagger. He hits with that one, but it only does a d4, so he does 3 damage to the one that threw a spear at him.
Oh yeah, no sneak attack rip.
All right. One of the Gith he's going to look into the corner, and he doesn't see Orin hidden over there. So he's going to run over to the end of the hall here, and he's going to post up here. And this one, he's going to dip into this corner with his spear and shield, with his back up against the wall. Sort of a defensive position, ready to do something. And this is the one that already attacked. After his attack, he's going to move 5, 10, 15. He moves into this other room here and dips around the corner like so. And that was the Gith turn. Chris, what are you doing? What is Fire Cleric Gramorn going to do?
Yeah. And we know it's this way, huh?
You hear the sounds of combat.
Okay.
Shouts. Weapon attacks.
Must have been the wind.
There.
I might use that hitman tactic. Go in, attack, and then get out. That seems to be working.
Hit and run, yeah.
I can teleport like 3 times. Twice per day, and then I got the cloak. And then
I don't have those.
can you? Is it possible to upgrade magic items, Ninja?
Yeah, it is. It's expensive, but you can do it.
Ooh.
So, like, if you have a +1 weapon that you want to become +2, I would subtract the cost and the time of making a +1 from the +2 and call it an upgrade. So then you just have to
You-
complete it.
You still have those bless things?
Nah, I got rid of all that stuff because it wasn't working. Most of them, like, stopped existing.
Okay.
But what I like to do is put a note card on the board, and we'll just say effects on that card, and then in here we'll say Grimorn, concentration on Bless, and who do you target?
Morg, Soul, and Taurus.
Don't do me. I'm not fighting.
You're not
They're gonna
fighting?
fight, right? Right?
I mean, you can use Bless for other things.
It's 2 gith.
I still
3
use
gifts.
them.
3 gift in the trench coat.
And then I move back to this corner.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bless.
Do Gift really look like that? Are they like lizard people?
A Gith is a 7-foot tall but hunched over creature. So they're like, they stand shorter than most of you, but if they stretched out to their full height, they'd probably be taller than a human. But they are very, very lizard-like.
This entire time I was thinking like classical D&D Gift, like Gift lose their eyes, stuff like that.
It's pretty big, the difference. So thousands of years ago, the Gith found a way to get through the dimensional barrier, but something about passing through it like corrupted them and made them all like degenerate into this subspecies of Gith. And then they evolved for several thousand years here on Athos, so they're like a weird devolved form of Gith. They're less like elves and more like a typical dark sun, lizardy, psionic creature.
Okay.
But they're about as intelligent as a caveman. They can make Stone Age weapons, and they can fight.
And trigger traps. Thank you for that.
They didn't set traps. They just ran into them.
All right, Taro. So it comes to you on the initiative.
Okay. Can I see them?
No.
Do I know where they are?
You've been told that they are down this hallway that lies in front of you. It'll take, it's about 45 feet to get from where you're at to the end of the hall. But your allies seem to have posted up near the entrance to the hallway defensively to attack anything that comes down the hall. So they're preparing an attack. So it might not be the best move to go running down the hall right now.
Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
Oren went in there. Morg posted up in the hall in a little side hallway where he's got his spear ready to attack. Grimorn is
fucking off.
Grimorn is in this room, but he's like up against the wall at the side of the doorway, and so is Soul. And you got the two half giants to your
We will defend
left.
ourselves if you attack us. We will defend ourselves if you attack, but there's no reason we have to fight.
All right, you're shouting in common. The Gith may or may not understand common. Do you want to move or do anything else?
Move to where the rest of the party is and stand behind Taurus.
Taurus isn't gone anywhere. He's decided he's going to sit this one out because Gith are uninteresting to him.
I'm still doing that.
Well, moving forward and getting behind Taurus are like polar opposites. You can only do one or the other.
Oh, okay.
If you get in front of me, I'll push you away. Like, move! I'm trying to look at this.
Yeah, he's inspecting the religious sculptures. He's more interested in it than you are.
Well,
I mean, he's
I
only
already
one-
figured out the meaning. He started
Yeah,
yelling.
it's because you figured it out right away, and he's still scratching his head like, "What is this?"
You just have to stand in
Anyway,
front.
hide behind Thorin. He's dangerous.
You could get behind Soul. You could get behind Grimorn. They're both posted up at the hallway entrance. Here, I'll put you over here.
Then.
I'll put you over here.
Orin's inside the room as a bat.
If you can't get on the table, can you look at the stream? Maybe that would help.
Well, I asked to be sent this. I can't see the stream.
Oh my god, man.
Wildcats,
All right, I'm gonna send you the stream, but if you don't bookmark it this week, I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna hunt you down, murder you.
That seems a tad extreme.
Yeah, I'm prone to hyperbole. What can I say?
I'm trying to help you.
The stream is the same every week, man.
Look for a ninja G.
Not the worst crime.
It's been months.
So now that
Okay,
you have
good.
a
Wait.
good view, I put you
Oh,
right here. You can see that if I put you over here behind Taurus, you'd be like not anywhere near the hall. So if you go over here, you're behind Grimorn.
Okay. Okay. End of turn.
Yeah. All right, back to the
Well-
top. Skywill. Hello, Skywill. All right, I'm gonna hold off on him again. So Taurus.
Taurus Maximus.
I will roll again to try to do the inspection. Sorry, I just walked over here to let the dogs out. 1 second. Can you hit the
Who let the dogs out?
roll?
Woof,
I-
woof,
I-
woof.
I did. It's a +4. A 20 +4. Someone wants to roll it for me real quick. Cause that's all I'm doing this turn.
What was that, stealth?
No, a religion check.
Oh, alright. Okay, you figure it out. These are the 4 elements, but they're personified as these magical beasts. And hey, one of them's familiar. Isn't the Terran interested in this elephant thing with the wings?
They gave it away. Ah. Hey guys, this is the winged elephant. Well, what are these 3?
Ulrich pats you on the head and says, "Good job."
Thank you, sweetie. I'm smart.
Did
That's
you
it.
lose your crown of intelligence? What happened?
No, that's how I figured it out, because I was so smart. I'm not even studied yet.
Figured it out a bit slow there, buddy.
Alright, so Morg, the Gith didn't approach, but he's doing what you're doing. So he's poking his head into the hallway and he's got his spear ready and he shouts something in Gith that sounds like an insult to your mother and your ancestors.
Oh, personally, if I was you, I'd beat his ass.
Damn!
I wouldn't take that personally.
You gonna take that? Oh!
Personally, if I was you, I would kill his entire family, like right now.
I'm
I
back.
We don't know if that's his family.
I'm back. I don't know if you heard me.
You wanna talk about mamas?
I think because of the way the hallway works, you can't get a reach attack. You'd have to move up 5 feet to stab him around the corner.
No, I was saying, can I throw a ranged attack at him from here?
He's got cover. It gives him higher AC, but you could try.
Okay. I'm going to chuck a produce flame fireball.
I thought it gave him disadvantage.
Actually, doesn't Produce Flame just have a saving throw?
It does not. It is a 2-hit.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Throw it. His armor class is pretty high. He's really pressed up against that wall.
Damn it. 16.
Nah. Your produce flame hits one of the statues to no effect.
Alright. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I'll use the remaining movement to go back behind the wall.
All right.
You do have bless. Don't forget. though.
Wouldn't have helped.
Are you talking about not bless, the inspiration?
Oh, but you do have bless as well.
Oh, you? For both? Okay.
You, Saul, and Taurus.
Ninja says the bless wouldn't have helped.
Doesn't bless only work for saves?
No, bless is for attacks and saves. Guidance is for checks.
Okay.
Yeah, I only rolled the one for the bless. Conk on blast.
All right, see ya. So Morg went in. He came back. What do you do?
Hold on, let me.
I don't know whose mother he's talking about, but he insulted one of our moms. Get him, guys.
I think he called your mom fat. 10,
But she is.
20.
My gift is rusty. Oh, hey, Skywell's back. He's dying, though.
Yeah, he's got the
Yeah.
plague.
I said, hey, you guys must not have heard me, but I don't
Black
know where
one
we
got-
are.
I'm gonna move.
All right.
5.
So, Will, like,
So-
the first turn, like, you weren't responsive, so I had you do 2 attacks against one of the Gith. And then your turn came back around, but you weren't here again. But I didn't do anything, so what's your turn? What do you do?
So I'll just did that one get away? Looks like.
Okay,
That-
so one of them, the one that attacked you, he ran into this other room here. The other 2, they split off. One of them, he ducked behind this pillar for cover, and one of them ran over to the entrance to fend off whoever else is coming to help you.
So can I follow the one that went into the other room?
Oh, you probably didn't hear the attack either. So, let me fill you in on that. This guy here, the object that he had in his hand, he held it up to his eye and he scanned the room. And when he scanned the room with that object up to his eye, he immediately knew where you were and attacked you.
Okay. Well, I want to.
And you took 10 damage, so you've got a spear sticking into you. That kind of hurts.
That's ouchie. I've got cover. Actually, you know what? No. Can I get the Gith adventurer who doesn't see me as easily? The one that's behind cover?
Yeah. Like, he has cover from where you're at here, but if you move more into the room, you could get an angle on him.
Yeah, so I can move stealthily and maybe go ahead and.
Like, where you're at now, ducked around the corner, he can't see you. So you can hide right there, and then you could step 5 feet here and shoot.
Okay, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't remember if I have advantage on this, but I'm just going to roll it straight. And that's my stealth. So that's 23, I think.
Oh, wow. So he's got his shield up, he's got his back pressed against the wall, but you managed to slip a dagger in anyway.
Okay,
Damn!
it's actually a little bit higher on that.
Slicing
I
and
had the wrong-
dicing.
oh, I had the wrong
Give me your
thing.
kidneys.
Boom. That was actually what should be my attack roll, but oh well. Do I get advantage on that? On attack rolls?
Yeah, when he doesn't see you, you could have advantage.
Boom. Roll advantage. All right.
Whoa.
Oh,
Sorry.
Whoa.
I got mute better. I'm sorry.
I didn't actually roll a stealth for you, but I think you're going to beat what he rolled.
Yeah. No, my stealth I rolled was 23, but it's actually 26 because I had the wrong number.
Yeah, 26 does it. He had a pretty high roll. He almost saw you.
I don't even know what I just rolled. Hold on. That's a 22 to hit. Is that do it.
22 hits as well. So I need damage for both of your daggers.
I only rolled the one, but shit.
Well, you had a 23 and then you had a 22. You rolled 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just go ahead and get an extra D4 in there. So 30 damage plus. Seven damage.
Nice. You kill him. He dies.
Okay, nice. Okay, so that's my move and my action. So that's it for my turn.
Okay, so we had already done Taurus and
Yep, it was my turn.
Morgatsia.
Can I attack him from right here?
Yeah, when you get to about there, you can do attacks.
All right, I'm going to, for the first time, use my ancient magic longsword.
However, he also had a ready attack to stab at you when you showed up at this point here.
Do your worst, lizard bitch.
You gonna take that?
He misses. He stabs, but he stabs early, so it doesn't hit you, and then you attack.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm also going to use one of the charges on it. So, can I do like the melee attack and the chromatic slash, or it's like one or the other?
I'm not sure.
Because it says any attack within 90, any creature within 90 feet can make an attack against with it.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay. So, hold on, I gotta crunch numbers here.
Like, it's an attack that is used for range, but you can do it up close too. It comes out of the slash of your blade as an elemental attack that goes out. I was thinking of the anime Inuyasha, where he like slashes his sword and like a line of cutting flies out from it.
It's a good treasure.
Okay, hold on, let me I gotta get the pluses. So 3 plus my proficiency bonus. It's a plus.
None of the weebs got angry at me.
He was angry at you, bro? I need you to put down the peace pipe.
My computer's fucking up.
You might have smoked it too much.
Might have fucked up my character sheet. Oh, nope. Okay, so that's a D20 plus 9.
Hey, gloves of missile snaring. Does that stop the spear from getting to me?
Maybe.
Nat 1.
Missile snaring is for
Arrows only.
magic missiles.
What? No, you can't. You can't grab a magic missile.
No, it blocks magic missiles.
No, it doesn't. That's the shield you're thinking of.
No.
It says here, when a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by a d10 plus your dexterity modifier, provided you have a free hand, which you do. So if you want to go ahead and roll that, it was 10 damage, you might negate it.
Okay.
What was the thing that negates magic missiles?
It's like an
shielding.
amulet of shielding. Yeah, that could be it.
Ninja, are the melee
Brooch.
attack...
Brooch of shielding is what it is.
Are the melee attack and ranged attack 2 separate attacks, or are they the same?
Is it a finesse weapon? I mean,
Yes.
if it's a finesse weapon, it uses the same roll regardless.
Okay, so that's a nat 1.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think when you roll a nat 1, your weapon probably takes damage. Roll me a d20. Magic weapons sometimes don't break.
Come on.
Come on.
2.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, so your weapon did break and it needs repairs.
For one swing! That was the first swing!
Should have swung so hard.
This thing was brutal. I don't blame it. This can't be my fault. All right, I'm gonna be up out of melee range now. I'm gonna teleport again back to where I was.
Actually, give me a second. There's an additional effect too. The melee crit fail. It says the weapon also slips from your hand unless you roll a DC 12 dexterity check.
Check. Okay, I can't fail this. I can't fail this. I'm proficient in dexterity.
If you fail, you throw your weapon into your enemy's space.
Okay, 21.
Okay. So you juggle your weapon for a moment, but catch it.
Okay, and I immediately teleport back embarrassed. Right back.
Nope. +3 with proficiency.
How did I do? Oh, proficiency is a check, right?
Yeah. It's a dex save.
Oh, it's a dex save?
It says
it's a
roll
plus-
a DC 10 dexterity check.
Oh, never mind.
So it was just +3. If it was a save, I would have had +7.
Yeah, it wasn't a save. It was just you trying to catch a thing that's flopping around in the air.
I'm gonna have to spend money to repair this. No. All right, and then
I guess it's the
I'm
gift's
annoyed.
turn, right? So one of the gifts.
wait, I'm not done.
Yeah.
Morgan, did you already use your bardic inspiration?
I did not.
Okay, so you still have yours. Right now, I'm looking around. Hold on. Did anyone take damage?
Orin did, but he's really far away in the room.
I took mental damage trying to figure this thing out.
All right, then that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. This Gith, he's going to step out into the hall, and he's going to let out an angry cry, and then he charges forward. So he gets right up to here, and he pokes around the corner at Morg.
The class royale music.
He has a 19 to hit Morg. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Your armor class is 16 right now?
Yeah.
All right. So he stabs you for 10 damage. And he pokes you. And
The first time I've taken real damage in a while.
the Gith bears his fangs at you. He's going to try to stab you a second time. His second attack is 24. Oh, man, he does another 10 damage to you. You just got stabbed twice. 20 damage. Pop, pop.
I thought you were tiny. I need to show you my true form.
True form. What?
My wild form. Is the Gith wearing anything flammable? 'Cause now that I'm up close to him.
Yeah, probably. There's some cloth and some bindings that hold his armor on. Orin, the Gith charges in from back here. When your back is turned, he rushes at you screaming, having spotted you when you came out to attack his friend. He lets out a cry of rage that his ally has been defeated by you, and he's going to try to get some revenge with 2 attacks here.
Okay.
Got a 24 and a 21 to hit.
That both. Dang it. Shoot. God damn it. Sorry. Both hit.
All right, 2 stabs, you take 20 damage.
Okay.
Chris, what do you do?
Ah. Ugh.
This is the first Githon that we see here.
Yeah, he was brave and ran out to attack.
Scorching ray.
You just step out into the hall and unleash basically a fire minigun.
I'll do 3 fireballs. Well, not 3 fireballs before. 3 shot.
Morg is there like, fireball, what? No.
There's no advantage. 19 to hit.
Yep.
25 to hit.
Yep.
21 to hit. So he takes 14, 14, and 13.
All right, you punch 3 holes in him and he drops over dead. Ah!
Oh, he wasn't that strong.
That's how you do it. I'll move forward.
Glass cannon.
Not that strong. These guys are equivalent to Gith war chiefs each. But yeah, they're not that strong.
This is as far as I can go. And that's it.
All right.
I can be the tank.
Hey, does that mean that they sent in their elite squad to do this mission and we just easily killed them all?
So they're using the stat block of the war chief, but it's because these are Gith adventurers. They're stronger than your average Gith because they go out into the wilds and they hunt for treasures and magical items and things. So this is like a whole party of Gith adventurers. So they're a little more advanced than your typical Gith.
Cool.
They were just fighting over loot they got.
That's true. They were.
They're like, oh shit, party raid. We're getting hit by another party.
So ring sight, you can see that they just defeated that Gith in the hallway. And Grimorn has run down the hall, headed for the room. What are you gonna do? What's your move?
Follow him.
You follow. All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 puts you right behind him here.
Any other ones?
It sounds like there's a fight happening in the room, but you can't see it.
I will look into the room.
You'd have to use your last movement to step into Grimorn's space here, in which case you're both squeezing.
Yeah, never mind. I'll just wait. You guys have this under control.
It's these narrow hallways. It's hard to get around your allies.
End of turn.
Okay, back to the top. Oh, Skywell, what are you gonna do? You just got attacked big time.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. So what I'd like to do is float to the top, and I'll switch so I'm standing on the ceiling. How tall is the ceiling?
So the way I described it earlier is these are like cathedrals. So the ceiling is at least 25 feet up, sometimes higher than that even.
So that's what I want to do, is I want to float up towards the ceiling.
The Gith Adventurer is going to get an attack of opportunity when you leave his threatened space, though.
Can I acrobatics to avoid that?
Normally you can do like a roll to avoid attacks of opportunity, but I think it's an action to do that. Do you want to do that?
You gotta disengage.
Sure, I'll do the.
disengage.
But okay, sure. So a flat roll, not with advantage.
Well, you can also do a disengage, in which case he just doesn't attack.
So minimum roll is 23
Okay.
on the acrobatics.
Okay, so you do an acrobatic flip in the air, you avoid his attack of opportunity, and you float to the ceiling.
Okay, so now if you want to put me up higher, I'd like to go ahead and do. That leaves me with maybe an attack, possibly.
You'd have to attack before you leave his range, but you can make it. Or
Alright.
actually, no, you have your ranged attack, so yeah, from the ceiling you can throw your daggers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my mind dagger again from the ceiling, and I know it won't do sneak attack damage, but it's still something. So that's gonna be that, and that so I'm floating up to the ceiling, and it's a 17. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
Nah, he deflects that with his shield.
Very good. Curse you! And that's my turn.
What was the 19?
19.
Was that your acrobatic?
Acrobatics, but minimum roll is
Okay.
23.
All right. Taurus, what do you do?
I would like to commune. I would try to start communing with the fire. God, like creature being. The one that I've determined is fire.
Okay, so I'm going to let you know already from your previous roll that, if that was a winged elephant, that's dead god. Therefore, all of these are probably dead gods. Therefore, communing with it, probably not going to work.
Okay. What about would we know any place? Would I have remembered? I would do a history check and just see if I remembered anything in the past time I've, gone through Nibbone's area and stuff when we were in Nibbone's stuff, or any maps we've looked at. Maybe I saw something related to these temples.
Go ahead and roll it.
Where's my roller? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna go for history, which is a foe. 20 foes causing close. That's how all my 23.
Wow.
23. That's the...
All right, you come to the conclusion that the architecture and the sculpture style here is very similar to that of the ruins of Othend, where you initially encountered the wraiths that worshipped the winged elephant.
Okay. So we just need to find more architecture like that.
So historically, you know that this place is thousands and thousands of years old.
All right. That's my turn.
Morg?
Okay. I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to. There's too many people in the way, so I'm going
Yes.
to transform into an air elemental and slip by everybody and fly above them. 5, 10. Wait, is this one already dead? Why is this one upside down?
So when you get into the room, you'll see that Orin had already killed that one with a sneak attack. This one here on the ground in the middle of the room, he is alive. He's looking up at the ceiling where Orin is.
I'm gonna flow in low and stick to the ground like a raft going under a door frame, and gonna sneak up, and I'm going to pummel him in the back with my vacuum fist.
All right, swat him. These Gith, they wear a lot of armor, so he's pretty tough to do damage to.
It is, what's the plus 8? Plus 8. $29 hit, unless I get, nope, not a 20. 29 hit. Does, I forget how much damage my ammo does.
29 is actually exceptional.
Ooh, okay. Punchy fist is 2d8 plus 5. Reroll one of the d8s. That was less. 15 points of bludgeoning damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And I whack him again with the multi-attack punch. Oh wait, what? 16 plus 2 plus 8. That's 26.
Another hit. Let's see how much damage this one does.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Rolls. 26 was not exceptional.
It was not. 29
Okay.
is the spot. That's what you need. His armor class is 19.
Alright, then that one only did 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, so he survives, but he seems to have been wounded. What kind of damage does your weapon do?
Magical bludgeoning.
All right. You broke his ribs. Unless he makes a DC 10 con save. He failed. So yeah, he's got broken ribs. It's an internal injury. Hang on a second.
Why are some things in here flipped upside down?
He floated to the ceiling.
And what
Oh,
about
you
that back here?
adventure? That one's dead. The upside down are dead.
The difference is orange on the ceiling. I get it.
Did Orin turn into a bat again? Is that why he's upside down? I feel the crunchiness. Are you going to die soon?
He's very badly messed up with that internal injury and the broken ribs. He has to make a con save if he wants to do an action, otherwise he loses his action. And he can't use reactions until the start of his next turn.
I howl at him in primordial wind language. That's my turn. See ya. Your move.
Your move.
It's time to duel.
5.
Duel.
Excuse me. Oh, I wouldn't have to squeeze, aren't I?
Yeah.
It's rough terrain on the corpse, and then you gotta squeeze past your ally, so rough terrain, rough terrain, rough terrain.
Actually? No. Using
All
that.
allied positions or no? I forget.
Yeah, it's basically just all rough terrain. You probably have to dash to get into the room through everyone.
Can you just teleport past them with your armor thingy?
But hey, there's this other interesting door over here. What about that one?
But there's a combat going on over here. You know, I'll take the shortcut. I'll take the shortcut. Fine. Through here.
Raptor!
Boom! 5d10 damage. Explosion.
So what do? You just run up to the door, throw it open?
I want to run up to the door and, yeah, throw it open.
All right. As soon as you look into the room, you can see that this room is decorated by these giant pillars. And the floor has sort of a checker tile pattern, but it's not exactly checker. There are different colors. There's like 3 different colors, like a green, a yellow, and a blue. I should probably mark this. Hang on.
Oh, damn, that internal entry is nasty. Is this last kit the one that has the little magical revealing thing?
Yes. Alright, so the layout of the colored tiles in the room is like so.
It's a puzzle room?
You throw open the door, you see a room. There are enormous pillars all around the room, making up the walls of the room, and then there's these square tiles of colored marble at the floor.
Can I make what kind of check? Investigation?
You want to investigate? What, for traps?
For whatever this could trigger, yeah.
Yeah, roll it. You stop and you investigate the room before setting foot in there, just to be safe.
Come on up. Come on. 19.
Okay.
It was almost a 1, and I was almost gonna have psychiatric.
Looking into the room, you can see that the green tiles are clearly trapped pressure plates. The blue tiles also look like pressure plates, but you can see, after your inspection is successful, you can see that there's not an actual mechanism to the pressure plate, that it's a dummy. But the green ones are a real pressure plate.
In these?
You'd have to get in further into the room to investigate those sections. You can only do like 4 squares, so I did the 4 and the closest to the door here.
Did I Guess I'm gonna dash. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What about right here? What
Eh,
is-
Another door?
Hmm.
But you already used your free interact here, so you can't open this door too.
What about an investigation check?
You did one.
That's an action.
Oh, okay. Then that is my turn.
The git.
All
The,
right.
the 3 people crowded hallway is like actually impossible. I can't.
The one surviving Gith lets out a defiant hoot, and then he attacks twice at the air elemental behind him. Ouch. He misses, and then he crit fails.
Nice.
He swings his weapon in a downward arc, misses the elemental, hits the ground. His weapon shatters into a bunch of pieces. He ends up lunging past you and exposing himself. Morg, would you like to use your reaction to perform an attack of opportunity against him as he falls past you?
Yes.
All right.
Do I still have an attack of opportunity since I'm between him and Orn? Or he's between both of us?
Orin is too high up, I think. He went out outside the range of flanking.
Okay.
Because the ceilings are tall here. He's like 20, 25 feet up. That'll hit. Do you do at least 4 damage? I think you do, right?
Yeah.
All
Very
right.
well, buddy.
So here's what happened. The Gith let out his defiant roar. He swung once and missed. Then he did his big downward arc stab. His weapon shattered, like a pole vaulter's pole vault shattering, which caused him to topple forward directly through you, and then you just bash his head as he's collapsed underneath you. So
I do a counter punch to his rib again and puncture his organs with his broken ribs.
yeah, he ends up dead in your space. But you're an elemental, so you can just, like, be in the same space with him. Doesn't matter. Alright, so combat ends. These guys are defeated. Soul, you throw open the door. You can see into the room here. Room 1. See, you can see a chamber that is brightly lit by shafts of sunlight, which is weird because it's nighttime. And you don't see a big open room. You see an entrance to what looks like a hedge maze.
So all the Gith are dead.
Yeah, you don't see that. You heard something, though. You heard a death rattle nearby, but it's around the corner.
Oh, we're out of combat?
Yeah.
Can I see what the pressure plates do?
Do you want to poke one of them?
The orange ones, I'm scared. You know, just in case something happens, can I cast fly on myself?
Sure.
Okay. Now I wanna test it. I poke it.
You poke the pressure plate. It clicks down into the ground, and then there's the sound of a chain cranking for a second, and then there's an enormous breaking sound. The bottom of all of the pillars all around the room suddenly burst. And these pillars, they all begin to collapse, and the entire ceiling of this room, like tons and tons and tons of stone, begins to descend at free fall speed. But because you're standing directly next to an open door, and you pretty much knew this was going to happen, I'm going to give you a dexterity save to jump out of the doorway before rock lands on you.
You're not
Okay.
talking about these bird pillars, are you? You're talking
That
about
was about to be terrifying. The entire room just collapses on next door.
Orange Grimoire.
Yeah. Rush to that door.
A D20 plus 7. Okay. on, come on.
All right.
Wait, guidance. Also, let me make sure I'm reading everything so I can make sure I'm applying everything. Hold
You
on.
still have bless, huh?
Oh, bless, yes, not guidance.
It's a D4.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much needs to roll the 4 to make this. Oh, the excitement. I didn't think this trap would get anybody. That's fun.
Broke his sword and lost his character.
Hold on, I'm making sure I got everything.
If only Taurus did something. If only Joe didn't fall asleep.
So here goes bless. Okay. Come on. I have been really unlucky tonight. 3.
Oh, you missed it by 1.
Wait, I'm reading everything twice.
Ouch.
That's the way, he likes.
I'm reading everything, trying to see if there's a single way I can get a 1 extra point on this.
Boy, that's gonna absolutely crush your lower half.
What? Hold on.
Can I give him an advantage or something?
The bless he already had was pretty much the only thing.
I don't think I have any reaction spells either. Nope. I don't got nothing.
No, no.
Damage? How much damage?
You took 50 damage.
Alright, soul's down.
You have 66 hit points normally, right?
I was making a joke. I have the 15, so I'm trying to see.
Broken arm. You can no longer hold anything with 2 hands, and you can hold only a single object at a time. If your arm is splinted with a successful DC 15 Wisdom Medicine check, then it will heal naturally in 8 weeks. If it is not splinted before within a week, the effect remains until the arm is rebroken and splinted. Magical healing of 6th level or higher, such as a heal or regenerate, mends the broken arm.
Oh my god.
Hey, old buddy.
You did have the Eros Feast, huh? So.
Yeah,
you...
I have 31 HP left. At least now I know what those do.
Alright, so you are like half in and half out of this room with your legs absolutely flattened by a rock. But hey, the silver lining is when the ceiling collapses, descending from the ceiling in the rubble is a hidden box.
Huh.
It's all yours.
I go for the box.
You sacrifice your legs for that box.
So wait, no, my arm is broken, which is funny because it landed on my legs. It's like, oh, my arm. No.
All right, so you crawl over the rubble with your broken arm and your legs all mangled. And
I had fly activated.
You fly.
Box explodes.
Your broken body flies over there, and you use your mouth to open the treasure chest. All right. You find an obsidian blade. It seems incredibly ancient, but it's in good quality.
So you're gonna say you found a mimic.
It's quite nice, finely crafted. It's got intricate carvings in the stone of dwarves locked in battle.
I thought you were gonna say like they double trapped this, like in case you survive the rocks falling. Here goes another one.
This is a dwarven masterwork obsidian blade that is absolutely ancient.
Hold on, I think I have a way to heal my. Hold on, I'm looking at. Would a 5th level cure wounds fix the arm?
Nah, it wouldn't.
Man.
It would fix a lot of the hit point damage, though.
How will
Fortunately, Krius can cast one of those healing spells, I think.
Oh yeah, I can.
He can fix you right up, but it uses his highest level spell slot.
Okay. I take the blade and I fly back up.
Hidden treasure and a deadly trap. That might be a theme
Nah.
here.
Mass cure wound, maybe? No.
Already 5th level cure wounds, or I don't think cure wounds at all can fix it. I just enter the room. Hey guys.
All right. This room is full of interesting stones.
Oh, this one? What I just entered?
No. The one you entered looks like a hedge maze. Did you enter
Oh,
that room?
This one right here, yeah. I thought you were gonna say like it's another trap door. Roll another six.
All right. So you were sure there's probably a way to get into that other room from here, right? You were taking a shortcut. So navigate the maze. Roll an 8 save.
Can I fly?
You can fly, but it goes floor to ceiling.
Okay. Are there any like holes in it?
No.
A single one. Okay.
There's one
So,
path. Sometimes it branches. It is a maze.
All right. What do I roll?
An int save.
Int save.
Yes.
All right. I've been really unlucky tonight, so I'm hoping. 11.
All right. So you are in the labyrinth, and you sort of get lost for a while. So I'm going to move you to the center here, and that's where you're at. All right.
Is there anything on these gits?
You search the Gith. The Gith is wearing armor, but it's not really built for your proportions. It's like too much torso and like a hunchback, and it wouldn't feel good on your shoulders. You could maybe use their shield. Their shield adds +2 AC. Most of their equipment is made of bone, so it's like a bone shield. It's primitive, but sturdy.
I got a +3 armor.
All of them have
+3.
spears. The spears are pretty standard, obsidian tipped. One of them broke, but the other two had intact ones.
A little question on shields.
Yeah.
If you have a +3 shield, is it +3 plus the armor that it gives you?
Nah, I always list it as the full amount, so it's actually 3.
Okay.
You know what, Ninja?
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna dimension door out the maze.
You try to dimension door out of the maze. Dimension door can change planes, right? Let's see.
Wait, what? You said change planes now? What?
Let me look at this. Dimension door.
This should change. It's any place within 200 feet.
You teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range. You arrive at exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction. Is it limited? I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think it does. Yeah. So you're not on the right plane of existence for this spell to work. It fizzles.
Plane of existence. Oh no. Well, shit.
Out of one trap into another, isn't that great?
This is a predicament. Can I head back the way I came?
Well, because of the nature of the maze, the way you came has changed. So you turn around to go back, and it's like, wait a minute, why is there a wall here? This used to be a passageway. So it's like the maze is changing as time goes on, and you're unable to retrace your steps at all.
Well,
In the meantime, though, what's everyone else doing?
Just gonna try maybe the door next to me, but what are these birds exactly we're looking at in this room?
These owl statues.
They're wise old owls,
Okay. is
intricately
there
carved.
anything in, are they all identical?
Each
I
one is
forgot.
identical, yes.
I forgot you guys can't hear me because I was muted. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, the owls are gone. They fell through the floor, didn't they?
Nope, the owls are stone and they're part of the room. You can't move them.
But when he pushed the pressure plate, what fell through?
You're talking about a
Those were
different
the-
room, Skywell.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
in this room.
That was room
Sorry.
7. You're in room 11.
Okay.
I am looting the skip adventure for his
Oh, I'm locked. I can't move.
special stuff.
Just right click on yourself until you highlight and then hit L. There you go.
Thank you. All right. I'd like to check this locked wooden door up here.
Well, hang on. I want you guys to acknowledge that you just heard a tremendous crash as about 10,000 pounds of stone nearby just collapsed, and there's
Oh,
probably
I'm
a
sorry.
probably a plume of smoke exploded into the room a moment ago from a couple different directions.
I'm gonna
Like
go look at that.
ringside over where you're at, you get completely enveloped in a thick cloud of dust.
Do I get enveloped in the dust?
Cough.
No, it comes into the room, but you're a wind elemental.
I pull up my silk hood and things,
Oh,
and my
yeah.
goggles, and enter the dust plume and see what's going on.
Okay, you move through the dust into an area. You get a vague idea that you're in some sort of hedge maze. Roll an int save.
Is this Defiler magic?
No.
Okay.
It is magic, though.
15?
15. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm,
So, when the smoke clears and you're in this maze, you have a sort of realization, like, because of your psionic practices and all of that, you get a feeling that you're in an illusion. This is all a psi craft. You're in an area that doesn't really exist.
okay. So can I push through the walls then and try to disbelieve them?
Unfortunately, like, something about the magic is, like, too powerful. So, like, even though you're kind of aware of it, you're still trapped within the maze.
Okay. Huh.
It's a mental maze.
Hello?
I would like to
Alright.
concentrate on my Scion headband to help resist against this exact sort of thing.
All right.
And over time, my bonus will improve.
All
I
right.
try to dispel
against
magic.
against wisdom saves, against mind affecting compulsions. Wait, it's an int save, isn't it?
All right.
Well, I don't know.
It's a DC 18, I think, to dispel this.
18.
Okay.
Well, it can be dispelled with dispel magic.
That's if I do it level 3.
Yeah.
If I do it level 4.
Okay. I'm gonna concentrate. I'm just gonna sit down and concentrate, and then
No, it's
Within
an
a
8th
minute.
level spell, Chris.
I don't know if you can still hear me. Yeah, you can still hear me. So I'm gonna concentrate. I'm just gonna sit down in one spot and concentrate, and after a minute, I'll have a +3 to the save.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try it again. That's
Cool.
gonna be that's 10 rounds later. So okay.
So the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, which is 8. DC 18. You'd have to amp that spell up a lot to auto-negate it.
Do I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
my wisdom modifier?
It is an ability check using your spellcaster ability, and I assume you're proficient in your spellcasting, so you'd add your proficiency bonus as well.
Or my spell attack or my modifier?
Yeah, it's like your spell attack.
+9. Actually, yeah, I'll give it a try.
Give it a try. You throw your best dispel magic at this powerful spell. Powerful ancient magic courses through this room.
Come on, 20. Oh, 27.
All right, you've dispelled the maze.
wow.
So, Orin and Soul, suddenly you're no longer in a magical maze. You are now standing in a large, uninteresting, gray, rectangular room with 2 doors in the corner. The only thing of note in this entire room is a single object.
Oh, hey, Orin.
You walked in a trap, you fools.
There's a little pedestal, and on that pedestal, there's like a little display, and the display holds up what appears to be a tiny crystal lens.
Huh. What do you make of that?
I want to take a look at it.
Oh, wait a minute. That's actually not there. That was the item you recovered from the Gith.
Oh, the lens.
He had already solved the maze and come out with the item.
Oh,
Well, did you guys dispel magic the maze? What happened?
But anyway, so this room, the treasure was already taken. You find the area where it used to be. You figure out that the lens that the Gith had, it's
How
probably
did you
what
guys-
used to be here.
I still inspect the pedestal.
Speaking of that lens, can I have that?
What happened to the maze? I'm very confused.
It disappeared. It was here one moment, gone the next.
What did you guys do?
I dispelled it. You fool.
Well done,
You
Prius.
keep on walking in traps.
This is the first time.
Yeah, what happened to your legs and your arm there?
The arm is broken. The legs are hurt.
Hey, Ringside, have you come into this room with the owls yet?
Yes.
All right. When you come into the room with the owls, because you are a psionic sorcerer, you get a feeling that these owls resonate with ancient knowledge.
I'm gonna do a medicine on Saul.
I think he's breaking his arm right now.
Message spell the totem.
You can't message spell the totem, but when you contact it psionically, it will recount ancient lore at you. It's like a history book, a spoken history book, and each one of these totems contains a piece of lore or knowledge from ancient times.
I love ancient lore. What's it got for me?
It describes a magical item. It seems to be that this is like a vault, and the knowledge of the thing is kept in the vault is contained within these stones. So each stone describes one of the items that can be found in this vault.
Oh, cool.
Are you using
I
magic
searched
read
for
for
one
breaking?
describing an eyeglass.
After touching several of the stones, you come across one that's describing the crystal lens of sun scrying, a multifaceted crystal lens that harnesses the power of the sun to reveal hidden truths. When focused on an object or location, it grants glimpses of hidden information, such as invisible creatures, concealed traps, or secret passages. It only works during the day or in the view of the sun.
Yep, I know who's getting this item.
However, keep in mind that as I described the room, it was full of brightly lit shafts of some sunlight that was weird because it's nighttime outside. So it's like the room itself was producing light.
Oh wow. That is interesting.
Oh.
Curious. I'm gonna keep that in mind, but also go grab it because I can't not give that item to the sun-based protagonist. The freaking Phantom Vision or Predator Vision or Bat Vision or Detective Vision or whatever it is.
For this dungeon, this could be a useful item. I mean, you've already encountered a lot of traps, right?
I mean, I'm gonna use it. I do plan to be using it now, but I want. All right, you have to understand about me. I'm a very thematic person.
And it
The
does
theme
have sun in
makes
the
most
name.
thematic sense. That is what I want to be doing.
That's what this Gith had, right?
Yeah, he had already gone into the maze, figured it out, and come out.
I was looting him.
He got very lucky with his save, I imagine. Because the Gith, they're usually not that good. Okay, so then Morg is technically the one who has the crystal lens of Sunscry.
I asked Morg for the crystal lens of the Subri Seas.
Can you speak wind elemental?
You're, whoops, didn't understand.
Yes.
Sorry, partner.
Primordial. I rolled
Air.
a 23 medical check on Soul.
All right.
Try to fix some of his.
So that means you managed to splint his arm.
Can't you just use your magic hoodoo?
That's expensive,
Hmm.
voodoo.
You're the one who got yourself in trouble.
He wants to leave you with a broken arm for a while as a lesson, huh?
You learn a lesson.
I think lesson learned.
That's his
I'll
good bow
trade
shooting
you for-
arm.
I'll trade you for it. How about that?
I don't have that spell that you're looking for memorized.
Can't do it even if you wanted to.
So he splinted your arm, but you're gonna have to put up with a broken arm for at least 8 hours. It looks like.
I can maybe banish your arm.
Just sacrifice my arm to the fire god. Like maybe that'll make it better.
Ouch. Well, there is that fire area with the dead Gith. You could go back to there. All right, party. What's the next move?
I have
You've hit
the
a dead
lens
end.
now.
Can you cast Identify on this sword, Taro?
Oh,
What
actually,
sword?
he already knows what that sword is because he touched the stone that contained its information.
Oh,
All right, what's the sword?
what is the sword?
Okay. The sword that you recover from room 7. I'll put on this note card over here. It is the Obsidian Blade of the Ancients. It's got an enchantment. Stone Touch. On hit, the target gains the trait Vulnerability to Obsidian as a curse. The creature hit takes an additional d10 damage from this vulnerability immediately. Once per day, an attack
What does it-
by this weapon is if it is blocked by a magic barrier of any kind, ignore that barrier.
Does that include names?
Do we know anywhere where?
That's like Globe of Invulnerability
any,
or
like-
Shield.
Do we know anything like anyone, any culture or group or something where obsidian's important?
We know about what's his name? Who was selling all the obsidian. Come on, brain.
This is a historical dwarven artifact from the Blue Age, so dwarves would be interested.
What else can you tell us that is in this this dungeon? Is
Hang
there
on,
any,
hang on.
Is there
Oh.
any armor or any maybe religious item?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
one of
search
them was
for
a
any
religious
artifacts
item.
of the winged elephant in this room.
Hmm.
No, I mean in the records.
In the records, yeah. I'm looking down the list. There was a crystal lens. There was a sandstone tablet. that contained hidden knowledge. There's a amulet related to the sun.
I think I know why D&D worlds aren't constantly overrun with horrible abominations. Because there's like 50 madmen, supermen with giant axes running around, destroying half of them.
Yes. There's the Obsidian Blade. You already saw that one. There's a Mask of Mind Control. There's an Elemental Warding Cloak. There's a Seed of Life.
What does that do?
The Seed of Life said...
Hey, can you guys take my character? I'm falling out.
That's alright, that's alright. You're sick. Heal up.
Yep.
Go have that chicken soup I recommended.
Alright,
Oh, good night, guys.
Good night.
take care.
Good night.
It says, a hardened seed encased in a crystal sphere. When planted in fertile soil, it has the power to revitalize and restore a small area of the desolate Athasian landscape, transforming it into a lush oasis for a limited time.
Okay, that's a oh shit. Like something when you're in bad trouble. You need some
Instant
water.
oasis. Grow it wherever you want.
Anything else?
There's a clay pot of elemental binding. That would be interesting to Creus. There's a thing called the Sand Glass of Time Manipulation. And then an array of bone carvings of historical magical beasts of an elemental nature.
Ooh. That's pretty neat. So those are interesting items, I guess. Like kind of different than what we normally see. We need to find them all.
All right. Well, so far you have 2 of those things. The blade and the lens. Where do you go next?
I guess we go up this door.
Oren's going to stay close to you. He goes into stealth.
Yeah,
Parks himself over here.
I'll let him check the doors and everything. My investigation and everything is not that great. Maybe you can use that spyglass thing and see if there's any traps or secret doors.
Ringside.
Yes.
Use the item.
Do you use the item?
Okay. Well, first, do I have the fancy spyglass?
The lens. I don't know. Did Moore give it to you?
Yeah, the lens.
I did
Oh,
not.
nasty.
All right.
Someone
I would
use
like
the item.
In that case, Morg, you're the one being talked to. Use the lens.
I am using the lens and looking at the entire room.
All right.
Spin around.
You
And
look
forth.
around, and the lens does not reveal anything that you can't see with your naked eye.
Let's
Okay.
open the door.
I'm asking him to give me the well, okay, Mord. All right, Mord. Now, I please have that artifact. It's incredibly important.
Okay, I will spin over to you and give it to you reluctantly.
All right. Oren kneels
I did
down
not
and
hear a word he was.
he gives it to you. Oren picks the lock and opens the door, and he reveals a hallway, and he very carefully moves forward, checking for traps. He gets to the end of the hallway, and he says, there's a door on my left, a door on my right. He figures out neither of them is locked, but he's wary because he thinks, every room here looks to be trapped in one way or another, so he's not too keen on plowing ahead. He's going to hang out right back here and say, who wants to go first? Taurus, what about you? Where's Taurus at? You're the tough guy.
Sleeping. He's probably sleeping. He
Maybe.
hasn't talked in like a million years.
Yeah.
Can you check the doors to see if they are trapped?
Yeah, he didn't see anything on either door. But he
Chicken-
but he did say that he thinks the rooms beyond those doors could be trapped.
Ringside, do you want to take a look in the door on the left side and on the right
Indeed,
side?
I will.
I mean, you splintered my arm, but can you heal me?
He cannot. He said he needs to rest and change his spells before he can do it.
Even the healing part, not the arm thing.
The heal, yeah. He has a different 6th level spell memorized. He needs to rest to change his spells.
I mean, like the hit points, not the broken.
Oh, the hit points. Chris? You are a little low. You're like halfway. 31
low
of
now.
66. Look at his legs. They're all crumpled and crushed.
Mm.
He has to fly around with these, like, broken limbs. Don't you guys carry potions?
I mean, I guess I cast the 5th level healing word on myself. Not healing word. What spell is it? Cure wounds. Yeah, 5th level cure wounds.
Big heal.
I have some healing main boots, but I'm a wind elemental. I don't think I can access my backpack.
No, don't cast that.
You have something better?
Well, probably not, but it's better for you to keep your spells. You don't have that many spell slots.
No, it's not a spell slot to cast this. It's from my heart.
Yeah, well, then you waste it.
He gets
Agree.
one free casting per day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to.
Alright, so that's 5d8 plus.
I'll have to change my spell list a little bit. I didn't really do that. A while. I was set up for a different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
5d8 plus 8.
Okay, ringside. You check the door. You
Nah,
check the
hang on.
room.
Oren's gonna say, let me check. He's got a +8, so he checks the door. He already didn't find a trap on the door, but he's gonna open the door and he's gonna check the room for trap. All right. So here's what Oren says. He says, "Hey guys, I opened the door. I don't see any traps, but there's keys everywhere."
Detect magic.
All right, your detect magic reveals that none of these keys are magical.
The doors. Is there any of the doors that are magical?
He's going to move into the room and check the door. The door seems to be locked. And he's going to see if he can pick the lock. He fails to pick the lock, and he says, that's a doozy of a lock on that door.
You, Moore, can you slip through underneath the door and open it from the other side by any chance?
I forget how small elementals can get. Is it only like 1 foot? Not really small?
You can pass through anything that's like 2 inches.
Ah, okay. Can I do that then? Does the door have enough space for me to do that?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You squeeze under the door into room 2.
Okay, what do I see in room 2?
You go into the room. It's filled with shifting shadows that distort perception and confuse your senses. You're effectively blind now. What do you want to do?
I will feel around for the door and I try to open it. Can I open it from this side?
No, this door only opens with the use of a key.
Okay, then I will just slip back underneath. Because I can't see anything. And come back. I will transform back into a human. Where is my cup?
Let's try every one of the keys.
Oh wait, you guys actually have all the keys?
There's keys everywhere on the floor.
So in room 6, there's like keys hanging on the wall everywhere. Like, it's a room of keys. It's ridiculous looking. There's got to be hundreds and hundreds of them.
I do have a master key that works on everything, but it only, like, I have to roll a d20 and keep trying to make it work, and then it'll, like, the key will morph into the shape of the lock,
Oh, that's a good way to bypass
then-
this room.
and then be stuck with that lock shape.
See, basically, you could try random keys, but it's a percentile. So I'm going to roll a d100, and the chance of getting the right key, it's pretty small.
Mine just says 5%, but I think we can we just, like, say I take 10 minutes and keep doing it till it works?
I thought it always worked. What do you mean 5%?
It was the description of the item. Let me find the actual item. It was a kind of weird description. People sheets. Right? Yeah, okay,
It's
so
such an old item from a really long time ago. Kind of remember it. It was a skeleton key.
yeah, it says 17 key ring. Each key has a 5% chance of opening a lock you find. Once a key has opened something, it will not fit any other lock. So I imagine I just roll a d20 until it hits a 20, and then it fits the lock and gets stuck that way.
Okay, so you have 17. You can make 17 d20 rolls, and if you roll a 20, the door unlocks and that key disappears, and then you have 16 keys.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He rolls all 20s.
Yeah. Roll all the 20s.
You do have one.
I got 120. It
All right.
works. I have
You do have a matching key.
key ring now.
All right, you unlock the door. So now it's possible for everybody to see the shadowy room.
Hold on.
When the door opens, you can see that let's see. You can see that there's these shadows shifting in this room. And when you step into it, you can't it's not blinding you per se, but you don't have a clear view of anything because of the shifting shadows.
This isn't my field of expertise. I mean, can I roll out Arcana check, or is that a ringside thing?
Can we check with the spyglass?
The all-seeing
I-
lens.
An Arcana check would
Arcana.
work.
What's your Arcana, Tara?
+6.
You should do this. Mine is only a +3.
I got a 22.
22. All right. So the shifting shadows are an illusion. So if you roll high enough int save, you could maybe disbelieve the illusion and not be affected by it. That's what your Arcana would tell you. Also, the
save,
sun
Bill.
scrying object would allow you to see through it.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna try to do it on my own anyway.
Yeah, you have a good int save. Go ahead. Give it your best shot. See if you can disbelieve the shifting shadows.
My best shot is an 8. I'm using a sundial.
All right. You're unable to see through the illusion, but the sundial pierces right through it, revealing a small room that contains 2 doors. You can tell right away one of the doors is locked and one of them is not.
Locked door.
Okay. You go to the locked wooden door on the left.
Tell us what's behind door number 1.
Arcane Eye.
And you put an arcane eye on the other side of the door. So
Yes.
on the other side of the door, you can see that there's a Terrifying magical rune aimed at the unlocked door. And there's a pillar in the middle. Sort of, here, I'll mark it on the map. So there's a trap here, and then there's a pillar in the middle part here that has a sandstone sitting upon the pillar. Sort of like a display of a sandstone tablet of forbidden knowledge.
Ooh. One of the items.
So is it? Wait, which one's behind the locked door?
The locked door, if you have the key, it's safe to go on the other side of the locked door, but you can see there's a terrifying trap on the unlocked door. So if you come in here and you don't have the key, and you go for the unlocked door, boom. But if you have the key and you go through the locked door, safe.
Where's the sand tablet?
Inside the little room there on the other side of the locked door.
In the center.
What does the sand tablet do?
It contains 6 ritual spells.
What ritual spells?
Floating disc, wrist pocket, water breathing, vault of amber, telepathic bond, and instant summons.
Can I use those?
Anybody who can cast wizard spells, if they're able to cast wizard spells, can cast these rituals.
Cast wizard spell. So
Can we just break this door open?
If you're strong enough, give it your best shot. Roll that strength test.
I got this. I got this. Watch this.
All right, strength saving throw from the 4th row. Let's go. Hey Taurus, come do my strength roll.
Orin's just back here, like you know, I have like a +10 to pick locks, right?
Oh, oh yeah.
Warren. Yeah.
He is a rogue.
Yeah, do that actually. I like that better.
Let's not use a rogue, just brute force from the barbarian.
He gets a 13. He fails. He says, "Damn it! I shouldn't have bragged."
Wait, is there like a crack through the door, Ninja?
No. This is a pretty sealed door.
Let's get Taurus to just bang on it.
You want me to use another
What if-
one of my Steam keys?
Yeah, that's an option. You could get Taurus to bash it down. You could use one of your
Yeah.
keys.
Let's
Would
do
a-
Taurus
would
to
a-
bash it down.
Would a 5th level Saturn work?
Have we already determined
Wait.
that these don't have traps on them?
Guys, I got an idea. Ninja.
You determined the other door has a trap on it, not this one. This one's
Ninja,
just
what if
locked.
I have a crazy idea. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What if I were to animate object the door?
It would still be attached to the door frame, so it wouldn't be able to get off the wall without damaging itself.
Can it swing itself open though?
Unlock itself.
Yeah, I think an animated door would be able to unlock itself.
It's like, hold on, let me just move my stomach.
Sure, it's an unusual solution to it, but do you want to try it?
Yes.
All right, you animate the door, and you have it just like unlock itself. Now you can swing it open. All right, so you recover the sandstone tablet of forbidden knowledge. I'll put it on a card.
Hello. Okay. I'm gonna use that so many times now.
I put it on page 2 of this tab.
Why brute force? So we can weirdify it. We can make it weird and awkward.
There it is, sandstone tablet. And obsidian sword on page 1. Do 1 per page. All right. What do you do next?
I am actually getting tired, so I'm probably gonna hit the hay.
Oh yeah, it is midnight.
Yeah, it's getting really close. 4 minutes away.
I guess we could call it here and continue next week. There's still
Joe really sleep.
a bunch of... Yeah, Joe fell asleep for sure.
Dang it. Okay.
And then we'll pick up here where we left off, and you can continue with this little side quest dungeon.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna use that anime door thing a lot now, though. Thank